What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Brandon here, aka Thriller. Welcome in, guys. We're gonna do some WWE Universe stream, episode 19 tonight. Looks like we're gonna kick things off with NXT. I still gotta create the new arena for NXT. I have not done that because it's no longer 2.0 on TV, so I gotta switch mine to something different. A much cooler version of NXT. I'll be getting to that. Not a big deal. We might even do it tonight after we finish NXT. I might go in and we'll just live stream it, and I'll just create the new arena real quick. No biggie there. Well, welcome in, everybody. If you're tuning in, say hello in the chat. Of course, I am Thriller here on Thriller 23YO Productions and TCW Wrestling. That's right. Can't forget the TCW, right? I am posting this to social media real quick, and then we'll get into the show, guys. Yeah, the sad part is, bro, I've actually called the cops on you, and you've got FBI tracking you, so that's right. Just keep up your stupid, smart antics. They'll catch up to you soon. Trust me. Because everything that you do is being screenshotted as we speak, so it's your grave, not mine. Sorry about that, folks. If anybody's wondering, yes, I am live, by the way. I had to take care of business because I didn't have any mods here at the moment. So that's why the screen was blue. Hey, James. Yeah, I had to kind of do that myself, but if any of my mods are here like you can report and whatnot too, that would help. This guy's been a pain in my butt for about 6 months now. And this is the first time in like 2 months that he's showed up again, but he doesn't seem to get a hint. I mean, he doesn't realize I'm being serious when I say the cops and the feds are looking into this. This has been reported and has been moved up to a federal level for harassment and bullying. So he really needs to learn to quit. I've tried to block him, dude. He comes back with multiple profiles. And it really starts to piss me off, dude. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm at my wit's end with it. You know, so. Anyway, we're going to move on. We're going to get to our show. We're going to go and start it, and then we'll talk about the matches, all right? So, let's try to have a good rest of our show here tonight. And forget about the ass hat in chat. After I almost killed myself by falling through a coffee table. Awesome. Alright, so first match, if you guys have not been here before, they can block his IP address. Yeah, that would be nice. Would be nice. But I don't know. I don't know how what's gonna happen, but he better quit. I'll say that. So, all right. So again, first, did you see my post in Discord about the first ever UEW show? I haven't yet. I haven't been on Discord up until a few minutes ago when I posted my link. But I will be checking that later tonight. I've got to get on there and look at some stuff anyway. So I will definitely be looking at that. That sounds cool though. All right. So if you guys have not been here before and you're new, or you forgot how to do this, this is a fan interactive type show. So if you are watching and you want to be a part of the show, this is how you do it, okay? So for this show, it's all WWE stuff. You guys know how this works. Hey, Raz. Welcome in, dude. So first match on the dock, triple threat, Jey Uso, Karrion Kross, Elias, okay? We can either play the match where I play it, we can watch it, let the AI do it, or we skip it and we go to the next one. It depends on how you guys feel. Again, first comment I see talking about this match, you know, one of those three options, that's what we're going to do, all right? So I'm going to wait a couple minutes while you guys are doing that. I am going to try to take care of something on the phone here real quick with what was happening in chat. I like that. Hey, welcome in, Chuck. I appreciate you being here. So again, just let me know what you guys want to do with this first match, all right? And then we'll look at the rest of the matches here in just a moment. The rest of the matches here in just a moment. Okay, so here's how we can do this. Oh no, I have blocked this person. So once I hide them from the channel, it automatically blocks them for me. So that's cool. That happened after the last update. That is an option I did not know. So if you are hidden on the channel, you are blocked from my channel. By me. So cool. Alright. So Chuck says we're going to watch it and we're going to see if Elias can get the victory. Alright. Cool. Let's do it. Alright. So we got Karrion Kross, Elias, and Jey Uso. Triple threat action here. Non-title, as Karrion Kross is North American champion here on NXT. So, taking a break from TCW tonight to do this. We haven't done this in probably about a little over a week. And then we, tomorrow night and probably Friday night, we are going to do a new game called the Dark Pictures Anthology Part 4, The Devil Inside Me. It releases midnight on the East Coast tomorrow night. For me, it's 9 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. So, 9 o'clock p.m. West Coast time, we going live with The Devil Inside Me. So, that'll be cool. CSW and ICW are going to produce the first ever UEW show on the UEWN. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I think I heard you. I think I saw. Sorry, I'm trying not to lose my breath. But that's really cool. And Taz, you mean Raz? Welcome in, man. Alright, here we go. Raz is going to go with Elias. Chuck's going with Elias. Alright, cool. It will be our own Caws going head to head. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's an interesting idea. I like that. Nah, you're cool, man. You're cool. All right, James is going for cross. All right, my man going for cross. All right. Well, here he comes. By the way, if you haven't been here for a while or you're new to this, again, I make all the custom belts, all the custom arenas, all that stuff. The only thing I don't do is the custom Caws like you see here. This was actually made by What's the Status. So this was his version of the updated Karrion Kross. And some other cool stuff that you will see later tonight as well, hopefully. We got some pretty updated rosters here, so we like to have fun. Now again, I will be switching this back to a regular NXT arena later tonight after this, so you don't see the NXT 2.0 logo anymore. Since WWE doesn't do it anymore, I'm not going to do it anymore. So we are going to be changing that up, and we'll probably live stream me creating the arena. That is so weird. His championship entrance, he still has Scarlett, and she's not even supposed to be in here. What the hell? That's funny. First I get told to be Taz from another stream. Now I get called Taz. Is this a side? Am I just Aussie ripoff? I don't know, man. It happens. You're good. But yeah, good day, Ch. Hey, Hooks is here. What's up, man? What's the story, everyone? Well, we had an ass hat in the chat at the beginning of the stream. We took care of it. The guy that has been a thorn in my side for 6+ months, you guys know. You as mods, you know. Mr. Weird guy who thinks he's in love with me and wants me to marry him and all that. Like, I don't even know who he is, dude. It's creepy. But anyway, moving on from that, we got our first match here on NXT. You guys chose to watch this. It's a triple threat match, non-title. Your North American champion Karrion Kross. Either that or the human suplex machine. I kind of like that one better, but you know, that's just me. Of course, he would have to have another Z though.
Hello, I am Elias.
I'm so glad they brought this gimmick back. It's just weird you haven't really seen him on TV much though.
And as the man who holds the power of the wind in his fist, I've got one question for everybody here tonight. Who wants to walk with Elias?
From the weird part of Australia, right? Tasmania.
All across the world. I've been to Paris, I've been to Italy, all across Europe, South America, South Africa, you name it. Elias has been there, and it has brought me here tonight. And it seems everywhere I go, no matter what I do, a universal truth follows me. And I am certain that everyone here knows it. It is that WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for. Well, I gotta tell you, I certainly came prepared with a song tonight, but before I get started, I need you all to do a few things for me. I need you to silence your cell phones, hold your applause, and shut your mouths.
That's right, walk with Elias.
I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace. But I see so many stupid people, I wanna punch them in the face. I'm waiting for a town that's not such a disgrace. But I see so many stupid people, I wanna punch them in the face.
Anyway. You know, I actually got to say, I'm actually kind of interested in 2K23. Is he going to have two versions of himself? Are we going to get Elias and Ezekiel? Because that would be dope. That would be dope if we get that. I think that would be cool. I kind of really hope they let us do that.
Negative Ghost Rider.
If Hammer and Ozzy lose, it's pure rigged.
How can you deny what it is all about? In the ring?
Sorry, guys.
Absolutely.
It's really cold here tonight.
What Elias is capable of. but when he's
And I was just outside for a while.
it makes my ears bleed.
Whew. So that cold air is like killing my lungs. I'm just trying to warm back up.
I can tell.
Alright, so we got Elias carrying Cross. Here comes competitor number 3 in this triple threat. It's time to get locked up in the USO Penitentiary.
Welcome to the USO Penitentiary. And
Michael Cole stole my line.
representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 228 pounds, Jay Uso!
Hey, Corey, have you been down since day one-ish? Saxon, I've been down a lot longer than you have. Both Jimmy and Jay have earned seats at the table with Roman Reigns, who has made both better. Has Roman Reigns made Jimmy and Jay Uso better, or has Roman Reigns actually divided the Usos?
Alright, so you guys chose to watch this. Here we go. Let's see what the computer decides to do tonight.
3 superstars with one goal in mind, but there can only be one with their hand raised at the end of this triple threat.
I've competed in multiple triple threat matches, and the most challenging aspect is making sure you stay in the mix. Make sure you're always just an arm's reach away from any opponent.
Now, if you guys have anything wrestling related that you guys want to discuss in the chat, this is the time to do it. These are the chats that we get to do that on. So, feel free, guys. I feel like Elias is more UC than Cross and more Uso himself, right? Jay is your favorite. Yeah, I like Jay. Jay, no, it was Jimmy. I think it was Jimmy was actually my Universal Champion on here for a while, if I remember right. Remember he won the briefcase and tried to cash it on Cody and Sheamus, and he won it. And then, like, literally the next pay-per-view, he lost it to Sheamus, and that's why now he's on NXT. It's like, all right, you know.
No disqualifications has to benefit a certain type of superstar more than others, doesn't it, Corey?
Get off your high horse, Cole. And no disqualifications match benefits the superstar who's smarter, faster, and better.
Cross is in control.
Advantage doesn't make you the villain here.
What do I think about Logan versus Cena? Wait, is that supposed to be happening? I watched Raw, but I haven't watched anything else, so I'm not. I gotta watch NXT from last night, dude. I know Mandy Rose is still our NXT Women's Champion, but I really want to watch that last women's standing match with her and Alba Fire, because apparently Isla Dawn finally showed up, the White Witch. You've heard rumors about Logan and Cena. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I would like Cena, though, to try to go after the Intercontinental title, knowing how that's the one title that he has not won in WWE. With Theory versus... I mean, I can see the Theory versus Cena thing. That's been something that Vince was wanting to do for a long time, too. Yeah, I'd rather see Kevin Owens and LP. I'd rather see Kevin Owens and Machine Gun Kelly. Like, as much as I hate Machine Gun Kelly, I would love to see him come back and challenge Kevin Owens. Just because Kevin Owens powerbombed him years ago through a table, I think that'd be dope. That would be funny as hell to see. I've also heard rumors that Stone Cold's wanting to have another match. He's been working out. He looks 10 times better now than he did when in the Attitude Era. Like, he is ripped. So, and he says, I could still do like 6 or 7 more matches, my doctors say, Of course, he can be like Undertaker, only do 1 a year. He'd be fine. He just has to be careful. I think that'd be cool. Austin versus Cena. Now, that would be cool. You want to see Thriller versus Hooks at WrestleMania? Yeah, I don't think anybody want to see me in the ring. I'd be huffing and puffing halftime.
This is gonna hurt. He's heading back to the ring.
So my mods want to keep some eyes out here. I'm just saying. Logan Paul versus Stone Cold? I hope not. That would be weird. Yeah, I'm gonna need you mods to keep an eye out, man. Yep, definitely. Okay, yep. I need the Mr. Zach Walker, Jenkins, Diamond, Hart. It's been a long time. What? I don't even remember you. Sorry, I'm being honest. Not trying to be rude, but well, I'm guessing I'm not a part of anyone now. I'm an alien, damn it. Well, I am Ozzy. Zach, dude, you don't understand, man. I have like 617 subscribers. I can't remember them all. So if I don't see anybody in a long time, I apologize. Oh, Jey Uso got it. And apparently was supposed to get attacked by somebody. What the hell? What's up, Zerk? Alright, well, apparently John Cena showed up on NXT because I don't understand what the hell is happening. Because Jey Uso was the one that won this match. Apparently that was a game glitch. So, hopefully, it's been over a year. Wow, has it really been that long? Like I said, man, I apologize, dude. When I don't see anybody for that long a time, I definitely forget. Especially if you change perhaps your name. You know, that throws me off too. When people change their YouTube names. Alright, next up, you guys, we got Andre Chase versus Solo Sikoa. If you guys want to watch it, we'll watch it. Play it, we'll play it. Skip it, we'll skip it. You guys decide as I look ahead and see what's going on tonight. Alright, so we got Oni Lorcan and Murphy. I hate that her image is so big. Skip Chase. You don't want to see Solo? Okay, that's fine. We can totally do that. Solo won anyway. Which is funny because I randomized it. Alright, so up next we got Oni and Murphy. Let me know what you guys think on that one. And then we got Valentina Feroz and Yulissa Leon, the tag champs, taking on Mandy Rose and Paige. Andre Chase, well... So again, so Mandy Rose and Paige with Dana Brooke at ringside. Wow. So Toxic Attraction getting some new members. Paige coming back to NXT. That could be interesting. Ikemen Jiro and Omos. Yeah, that's definitely not one-sided. Wesley and Reggie. Okay, that could be good. I could totally see that one. Trent Seven, Tyler Bate versus Xavier Woods and Booker T. Okay, computer. Fatal 4-Way, Shinsuke, Gulak, Batista, and Roman. Yeah, Gulak's not the odd man out on that one now, is he? This one's intriguing, though. Six-man main event. Braun Strowman, Odyssey Jones, Samoa Joe, Shelton Benjamin, Robert Roode, and Cody Rhodes. If he loses the sweater in the ring, I'll give Chase a chance someday, right? Yeah, it's so weird. Alright, so you guys want to see Oni versus Murphy, or are we skipping it going into the women's tag match? What do you guys think? I'm just looking for those comments, guys. Remember the rules if on this. Sounds like Hooks is going to be chasing you. That's funny. That's actually kind of cool because if you think about it, look at this. Solo and Jey Uso, so both two members of the Bloodline have won tonight already. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes. If I don't see anything, then I'm going to skip. We'll go straight to this, and we will watch this one. So, this is what we're waiting on, guys. This is fan interactive. This is not just my decision. This is what you guys want to see. So I need somebody to say something. Chuck says skip. Alright, thank you. Alright, computers determined that Murphy wins. Alright. Cool. Alright, now we are going to watch this one because I'm kind of intrigued to see how this one's going to work. Because I have not seen Yulissa Leon or Valentina. I am a little ticked off, though, that, like, Paige's image is humongous. Valentina Feroz's image is, like, huge. But... yeah, that's the computer for you. Hello, Mark. Welcome to the channel. All right, so here we go again. Non-title matchup here, tag team action here on NXT 2.0. In my universe, we've got, again, Yulisa Leon, Valentina Feroz, the women's tag champs, taking on women's champion Mandy Rose, and the return of Paige alongside Dana Brooke of Toxic Attraction. That's right, Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose are the new Toxic Attraction, and apparently they've recruited Paige to come back. Buddy is the worst. That's why he's just Murphy. They got rid of the buddy part. Chuck says Mandy for the win. I agree. Let's see what happens here. Mandy's been undefeated on my channel for a long time in my universe. I think the only match she lost was one non-title match against Asuka, and that is it. Paige is back, right? Yep, on my show, Paige is back. Hooks, I'm going to take that personally. Well, it's just Buddy's got a... I don't know, man. I like Murphy, but I don't know. I think I actually like his Buddy Matthews or... Yeah, isn't that what he's called in AEW too, is Buddy Matthews? If I remember right. I'm like, I don't even think his real name is even Buddy. I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. But anyway. I think it's interesting, though, that Triple H wants to bring in Matt Cardona. He goes, I don't want Zack Ryder. If I bring Zack Ryder back, I want Matt Cardona. He goes, WWE needs Matt Cardona, not Zack Ryder. And if he comes, he goes, I'm bringing Chelsea Green with me. So, and Triple H is trying to somehow get John Morrison back and Taya Valkyrie, but knowing how John is signed to AEW and hasn't even been used, I don't know how that's going to work.
Introducing first,
Buddy Rose. I like Buddy Rose. I met him as a kid. Playboy Buddy Rose. He was a pretty cool guy. He was actually my great grandfather's neighbor, believe it or not, in Vancouver. He was a cool dude. Murphy is one of the most common last names down here. Yeah, it's Buddy Matthews. I thought it was Buddy Matthews. I knew it was Matthews, but I didn't know if his name was still Buddy or not. It's like the name Happy, except he doesn't dress nor act like my buddy doll. Hey, there you go. All right. One half of the tag team champions. Here comes the other half of your women's tag team champions here on NXT.
And her partner from Brazil, one half of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Valentine Fernandez.
Hey, what's up, Ricky? ASPW Network in the house. Welcome to my WWE. Not TCW tonight, but I appreciate it. Hooks, I'm going to put you on one of your damn hooks. Dead by Daylight stuff. She wish you guys. Alright, so Valentina Feroz and Yulisa Leon in tag team action here tonight. That's right, we are custom tonight. This ain't your everyday WWE stream, I'll tell you that. That title looks like 3 times the size it should be, and I don't know why. I never noticed that. Ever since the last update, that title looks like really, really huge. Like, what the... Takes his chainsaw with the meat hooks. Ah, dude. Yeah, the meat hook thing. Ah. That title has steroids, right? Like, I don't understand why it looks so big, but it shouldn't. The dummy thick title. It's just weird. Like, I'm like, that title should not look that big. But anyway, fans sound upset over no iced tea. I was gonna say, they're trying to say NXT, but it sounds like no iced tea. No iced tea. I know. Sometimes the fan chants, I'm like, what the hell are you trying to say? It's like the one that I always hear that cracks me up. We're not worthy. I'm like, yeah, you're not worthy. You're not worthy of the great action you're seeing. But okay. All right, so Mandy Rose's tag team partner tonight. Give it up for the returning Paige.
From Norwich, England, Paige.
This superstar has actually told me before that they can be loyal to a fault.
That's cool though.
Kind of thing that leaves your back
Granted,
just
okay, so the
waiting to
image
get
looks a little
stabbed,
funny
Saxton.
because of her
Trust
pants.
me.
I'm gonna overlook
Trust
that,
you?
but the
I've
fact
seen
that
your NXT
the
career.
dude
You
actually
were a
put her
backstabber
chest
too.
tattoo
Yep.
or her
Which is
stomach
why I
tattoo,
have plenty of
that is
experience on the
amazing.
topic.
Yeah, technically it would be Saraya, we know that, but because it's WWE, she's gonna go by Paige. I'm happy with that. That's easier for me to pronounce anyway than Saraya or Saraya. Yeah, make sure if you ever meet her, you say her name right. Oh my God, she will kill you. That's why I just call her Paige. This is her house. This is the house that Paige built. NXT. All right, here we go. Mandy starting things off against Alyssa Leon. They want Ice-T, the rapper on Law & Order, Mr. T's son. Yeah, and his brother Ice Cube. Oh, it's pale as white women. Now again, Mandy has not lost singles competition. If she loses tonight, this would be her first loss in tag team action though. Topic.
With the suplex.
That was an epic fill. Right?
Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting.
Man.
Things taking a turn for her now. Reversal.
Sorry folks. It felt like something was crawling on my arm. I had to look down. I'm like, what the heck?
Double up.
I think it was just a piece of dog hair, or even my hair, because my hair's gotten pretty long recently. So,
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Mandy, ooh, throat first. Now here she comes, her return to WWE tonight. Paige in action against Valentina Feroz. Valentina though, ooh, going right after Paige. Which joke or the missing dive? Probably the missing dive. That seems to happen a lot on this show. On any show, really. Ooh, nice springboard. Now, if you guys are new here, you got to remember, I don't play this unless you guys choose the option before the match starts, where I will play as a character. This one, you guys chose to watch it, so we're going to watch it. Well, didn't really choose. I actually told you we were going to watch it. Most of the women ones, depending on who's in them, we normally watch them. And the other ones is just kind of up to you guys. Because I know after a while you get tired of seeing, like, you know, Drew Gulak, or you get tired of seeing, you know, the same characters. You know, because sometimes the computer does that. Because what people don't know is I don't change the matches or anything like that. I literally let the computer do everything. And I just set up the universe at the beginning after I did the Superstar Shakeup thing, and we just go. And whatever happens, happens. You know, if tag teams split up or form or whatever, cool. You know, titles change hands every week or whatever, cool. You know, if you see the same person going against each other for a while, okay, that's fine. I know it sucks, but hey, that's what the computer wants. That's what we're going to give them. Sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not, but you know. Ooh, nice drop kick there by Valentina. Going for the cover on Paige here. One, there's Mandy to break it up. Sorry, looks like I couldn't resist.
That'll buy you some valuable time. Stiff headbutt. Able to tag her partner.
Now let's not forget, Paige and Mandy were a part of Absolution back in the day. So it's kind of cool that now Mandy has a faction as Toxic Attraction. And Paige is in it in my game, along with Dana Brooke. Now, that's because Gigi and JC, if I remember correctly, they got both drafted now to SmackDown. So they left Mandy as NXT champion. Mandy had to find new members, and she found Dana Brooke first. And apparently has now recruited Paige back. So this is kind of cool. The joke was bad, admittedly. Mandy and Paige would be a super team, right? Sucks that Absolution didn't get the run that they should have because Paige got injured. That actually kind of sucks. Well, then she was part of the Kabuki Warrior thing too, which that was an epic fail, in a way. I mean, I liked Kairi and Asuka being evil, but they did it completely the way that they shouldn't have. That's just my opinion. But they didn't need a mouthpiece necessarily. They just needed to come in, destroy, leave. I mean, that's literally what they should have done. The Chad Gable swoosh. But as hooks in my head help me. Ooh, Mandy's in trouble right now, man. Alyssa Leon and Valentina Feroz, the tag champs, is looking quite good here tonight. This is actually the first time I've actually seen them in tag team action here in my universe, believe it or not. I know they've been in some single matches here and there, but to see them as a team tonight is pretty cool.
And she'll make the tag.
Mandy crawling. Alright, here we go. Paige is in. Let's not forget Dana Brooke at ringside as well. She can perhaps play a factor in this. Oh, God.
She might be in some trouble now. This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources.
Ooh, right to the face. Oh, here we go. Referee doesn't know what the hell to do. By the time he does, it's too late.
She is still in this fight into the
Ooh, headbutt.
At the arm trap.
Oh, that was a nasty clothesline. Turned her inside out and upside down. Boom, knee strike.
And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Paige is up. Big splash by Paige. Oh, 2 count. Close. Yep, tags in Mandy again. All right, smart here for Mandy and Paige. Keep the fresh woman in at all times. Even I would be a better ref than the one in 2K, and I would be biased as all fuck. To be honest, I probably would too. To be honest, I get it. It's all a gimmick. It's all fake. But at the same time, it's like, nah, man. Like, if I hate you, like, you ain't winning. That's why I miss special referee matches in the game, because I'm like, dude, I would so play as a referee and just be so biased. I don't care. Y'all would hate me for it, because I would have some of the people you don't like win. Like The Miz. A lot of people don't like The Miz. I'd be like, oh, man, The Miz is cool. Let's have The Miz win a few matches. Why not? But I think it's kind of funny, the gimmick they got on him now, with him in trouble because he hasn't paid Dexter Lumis to come back, and it's so stupid. Sorry, it is so stupid, but it's funny. But the comment that Johnny Gargano made on Monday was hilarious. He's like, "You look like Mr. Rogers." With the sweater, and he was like crying and trying to be all serious. And then Byron Saxton comes in. He looks like a dork, sounds like a dork, trying to be like an interview guy. I was like, dude, this isn't Jerry Springer, Saxton. Like, don't quit your day job. Oh, God, dude, that was a messed up segment. And then freaking Dexter Lumis ends up being like the cameraman, who like, as soon as Johnny's like, well, you can say it to his face. I knew that cameraman was freaking Dexter. There ain't no cameraman in WWE that looks that damn buff. Like, come on. But the fact that Dexter doesn't talk anyway kind of fit, because it's like, you didn't know it was him, but like, what cameraman holds a camera up on their shoulder and then looks down the entire time? Like, no, that cameraman has to look through that lens around the screen the entire time. Like, the fact that they try to think that us people at home or in the audience were like, oh yeah, we don't know that that's Dexter. No, it's Dexter. What's up, JR? Welcome in, man. Glad you can stop in. If they added special guest referee, Carnage would have a third career: first a wrestler, second a commentator, and then third as a ref. Right? That would be kind of dope. That segment made me laugh. You couldn't help, and you know The Miz was, even though he's trying to be serious and pretend like he's crying and angry, there are so many times during that promo you see him like bite his lip because he's like, fuck, I want to laugh so bad at myself, but I can't. You know, it's my favorite promos here lately have been Sami Zayn. The fact that he can get Jimmy and Jay and even Roman and sometimes Paul Heyman to break character. The only one that he has had a hard time getting to break character during a promo is Solo Sikoa. Like, you see Solo so bad wanting to laugh or, you know, try not to be serious, because you see him like move his mouth or like do like a weird expression, and it's because he's trying so hard not to bust out laughing at Sami Zayn. Especially with the whole, he's not very oozy. Like, it's just, I thought it was the coolest thing. Not, you know, and technically I hate Sami Zayn. Like, I've never been a fan of Sami. But this whole oozy Sami Zayn honorary ooze thing, I think was a smart move. Because it makes you like the guy a little bit, you know, so. It's like Seth Rollins. I'm not a big fan of Seth Rollins. I never, you know, at least on the mic. But the guy has that in-ring skill, and he's got the charisma that just, you know, people gravitate to him. It doesn't help, though, that his entrance music, you know, the, you know, and then his weird-ass suits and his hair. And I think a lot of people just like him because he's married to Becky Lynch, but, you know, there's that, too. Solo is literally a brick fucking wall. He refuses to break character, but one day he will burst out laughing. Right? Like, he is trying so hard to be like Umaga, you know, his uncle, and trying so hard not to just, you know, burst out with laughter. And that's hard to do. That takes skill. Like, if you remember when, I think it was way back when they did a thing after Raw one time where they were trying to get Undertaker to break character when he was doing the whole, like, American Badass thing, and he wouldn't do it. They tried so hard to get Undertaker to break character. I do like Sami Zayn, like him. Says, I mean, his in-ring skills is cool. It's just him on the mic and some of his gimmicks he's had. It's, I don't know. He's just there for a while. He was annoying, goofier than All Out. Yes, you know, entertaining to watch, but just certain things about him just annoy me sometimes. All right. So a lot of y'all said Mandy's going to win this with Paige. I think you're right. I think that could happen here. Guy says, I love it when wrestlers make others break character. Right? Oh, like when freaking R-Truth made Brock Lesnar laugh. I thought that was the funniest thing ever, man. And you know the sole purpose of R-Truth being out there that time was to make Brock break character. And he did. Like, Brock could not stop laughing at R-Truth. Like, that was a great segment. You know, just go off script and say what you want and make Brock laugh. That was the goal. And R-Truth did it. I thought that was great. He's like, oh, my bad. The I-97 24/7/11 European Intercontinental title. Like, dude, that's what sucks. The 24/7 champion's gone, finally. But that dude made the title. The title didn't make him. He made that title his own. I think he ended up being like a 60-something time 24/7 champion. Like, that's insane. Between him, Dana Brooke, and Akira Tozawa, like, Jesus. I really hope, though, that I think Dana's probably going to end up being a part of War Games because of Nikki Cross. I really think that Dana Brooke will probably be added to War Games. I mean, I don't know. My other theory is okay, think about it. Survivor Series going to be held in Boston, right? So, Boston being the hometown of Sasha Banks, they've been wanting to bring Sasha back. I see Dana or somebody on Bianca's team getting screwed out of their spot at War Games. Boom, here comes Sasha Banks to take her place. You know, I also see Shotzi getting jobbed out to Ronda Rousey, and boom, Charlotte Flair. And Paige and Mandy win it, just like I figured they would. Paige with the Paige tap out. Dude, the match is over, and she's still... That was great. El Generico was great. I remember that. I'm pretty sure it's 54 times that R-Truth held the title. Something like that. It's definitely over 50, I know that. Alright, Mandy and Paige. See, Mandy's still on a winning streak, man. Even in tag team action, she hasn't lost. That's crazy. There's something there. I have a feeling she's going to be champion on my show for a long time. And I'm okay with that. I mean, whatever. Alright, up next. Do you guys want to watch this squash match? Ikemen Jiro and Omos? Like, you know that that's going to be one-sided. I mean, I could be wrong. Ikemen could get the job done, but I don't know, man. Lock it in as my final answer. Bailey's team will win. Possibly. I mean, I don't know. The giant cutter. So what do you guys want to do? You want to see this one? Ikemen and Omos? Because that's where we're at. And then after that, it's Wesley and Reggie. This one's kind of odd. These two matches look pretty dope, though. Except for this one looks weird. I have a new follower. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. It's weird I get followers on here. I always forget that, like, PlayStation allows you to get followers. Granted, if somebody sends me a friend request on PlayStation, unless I know you personally, I usually 10 times out of none ignore it. Just because I don't play online games that much, guys. So, you know, I don't really get on here to do that kind of stuff. Because if I did, I'd never get off. So, there you go. Alright, now we're gonna go and skip. Play as Omos and smash him? Oh, okay. Sure, why not? I can do that. Thank you, Hooks. I'll play as Omos. Why not? Watch, I play as Omos and I lose. That has happened before, by the way. I've played as a character many times and you guys have seen that I lose. But I don't know, it could be different. I could actually finally get a win. If I lose, you'll laugh. I'm okay with that. I mean, hey, I don't care if people laugh at me for stuff on here. You love the stop counter into the RKO that almost did. It was amazing. Oh yeah, the last time we did the show. Yeah, it was funny. He did that twice. I thought that was hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, it's jacket time. So here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Ikemen Jiro. Anybody here play WWE Supercard? I'm asking because today is the launch of Season 9, and they just revealed 3 new tiers of Supercard, which pisses me off because I'm like this close to being done with Season 8's tier. Like, I'm 1 tier away from the top tier, and then all of a sudden today I find out Season 9 gets released, and I'm like, damn it, now I'm 4 tiers behind. But I'm racking in a lot of cool cards. They added some really cool modes, so that's the only game, legit, the only mobile game that I have on my phone that I will play, besides maybe Solitaire, is WWE Supercard. Love it. I've played it since Season 1. It's highly addicting. I've actually spent quite a bit of money on that as well, trying to level up over the years. But, yeah, I love it. It's fun. If anybody hasn't played it, check it out. It's not hard to learn, and it's really cool. I met a lot of cool friends off of that as well. So I just thought I'd throw that out there, too. I set the RKO on as finisher for my Omos. Oh, good lord, that's funny. Computer kicks my ass a lot, only because I try to act like a wrestler and pose during the fight. Oh. The reason why the computer kicks my ass is every game I've ever played in WWE, I've always played on Legend or Hard. So I play on Legend difficulty against the computer, and that's what you guys are going to see. Because I want that fight. I want that challenge. Easy and normal and hard for me is just, well, too easy. So I put on Legend to give me a challenge. Most of the time I can beat the computer, but there are times where they slip through the cracks and they beat me. So hopefully that doesn't happen in this match, but we'll see.
In his debut match, which took place at WrestleMania. And in the days since,
Omos has scored major wins against superstars the caliber of Riddle, even his former tag team partner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
I squashed the legend mode AI purely because I still do PvP leagues. I used to do those. Those were actually, they weren't bad, but then it got to the point where there's too many rules and people couldn't get on at the same time, or the game would glitch out, and then people would find ways to glitch and cheat, and people didn't want to follow the rules of the match or whatever, you know, like, it got to the point where I couldn't do it no more. Like, you gotta have a core group of people, like 5 to 10 people, I think is more than enough for player versus player. Maybe 15 to 20, but I wouldn't do more than that. And it just got too out of hand for me. Now, see, I also don't play with the heads-up display on or anything like that, or any of the hints, usually, except for, I think, the carry and drag system, I might have the hints on, but other than that, like the reversals and stuff, I just have to go based on memory. Because I want to make it look real when I stream it for you guys, and I want it to feel real.
Major superstar. He sat under the learning tree of top talents and is now ready to stand out on his own.
The difficulty above legend, right? Like, oh God, I'm trying to think of like something about legend. God mode, goat mode, greatest of all time. There you go.
It's all right, Cole. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't try to think of something.
I've only watched matches this whole year. I just create. Yeah, I haven't really played a lot of matches. I usually, like, I'll play a little bit offline when I'm not streaming, just so I can get an idea of how the characters look and whatever. But most of the time, the only time I really play now is when I'm doing stuff like this, and you guys choose to let me play a match, you know, or whatever. So. Raz says, I've had 2 pet goats. Does that make me the goat times 2? Yeah, maybe. Anybody here watch that show, The Masked Singer? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can look it up. Apparently tonight it was revealed that Chris Jericho was one of the characters, which I kind of knew, dude. Like, when that guy starts singing and he goes, bye-bye! And you always, like, he's got that screechy type voice. It's like, obviously it was Chris Jericho from the beginning. Like, the fact that they thought it was like Vin Diesel or Sammy Hagar, I was like, are you serious? No, dude, that is freaking Chris Jericho. Like, duh. I couldn't believe that. Just in case somebody watches that, sorry if I spoiled it for you, but yeah. I mean, I didn't watch this season, but I just seen the clip of it on Facebook that ended up being Chris Jericho got eliminated tonight, so he had to remove his mask. He was dressed as a giant bridezilla, like a giant Godzilla. I thought that was fun. All right, so that is the only thing I have turned on for the heads-up display. Kind of because I don't know if you can actually turn that off. There, when you actually play the game, I'm not sure.
Absolutely planted.
Right? Yeah, I was like, no, it was Chris Jericho. He took off the mask, and Nick Cannon goes, it's AEW champion Chris Jericho. I'm like, he ain't champion no more, but okay.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Boom, what impact.
He looks so old, though, underneath that suit. It looked bad. I was like, what happened to Jericho?
Follow-away slam. He's got the target acquired. Just a matter of moments.
Damn it.
He's able to find enough grip to fight out of the hole. Crucial escape here. Omos able to counter. Nice takedown.
The fact that he's actually even doing any offense to me is surprising. Ref, get out of the way.
Wrench in the arm. Clothesline. Great trouble here. Can he get it through locked in? Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Come on.
This one's over. Tap. Escape and a takedown. He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
How the hell can I not hit him? He's like right there. Okay.
They are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth. He's going for it all.
It was filmed. Most of the time they're filmed like 6-7 months in advance. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they're filmed during the summer. Usually. Yeah, because Jericho's been on AEW, so it's kind of hard for him to be two places at once. But yeah, most of the time those are filmed in front of a live audience, but then broadcasted for us, so they already know who wins before the show is even aired. Kind of like American Idol. They're usually streamed for streamed 2 hours after everything actually happens.
Superstars possess the fortitude to do.
I can't believe I'm actually stunned. What the hell is this?
Almost none. This match just went to the next level.
Oh! What?
And you gotta be wondering if he's thinking one more time will be the charm. We might be close to the end.
He can really stand to give back as good as he's getting right about now.
And now I'm busted open too? Are you kidding me? In King of the Ring tournament, I was just simply... Okay, hold up. I'll read those in a minute. Damn it!
It's over.
Ah! Oh, I messed up. I was going for like this chop, right? So I went for the chop. He takes me out the legs. Damn it! That's an upset. Only because I fucked up, but that's alright. King of the Ring tournament, I was just simulating slapjack. Putting Randy Orton to win the entire thing with damage retention. Oh, nice. It's okay, Chuck. It's okay. I kind of figured that was going to happen. Omos is a little slow when I play as him, so it happens. That would explain it. He was looking... Yeah, exactly. Right, his watermelon jacket made him win. Right, yeah, there you go. Alright, do you guys want to see Wesley and Reggie? If not, totally cool. And then we got Trent and Tyler versus Xavier and Booker. That's an interesting match. You got Shinsuke, Drew, Batista, Roman, Fatal 4-Way, and then you got a 6-man matchup in our main event. Take your time, bro. Omos should have wore a jacket, right? Yeah, there you go. Hey, Adrian, welcome in, mood. So we're going to try to do NXT tonight, and it looks like we might have enough time to do some SmackDown tonight, too. Wesley for the win if we do. Well, since you're the first one to comment about the match, let's go ahead and let's watch this one. Wesley versus Reggie. Let's see what happens. Glad to see you here, Adrian. I did get your message about doing that cross promotion thing between TCW and XCW or BWS or something. Yeah, we'll have to figure out how to do that. I've tried to do stuff like that in the past, and sometimes it works, sometimes, most of the time it doesn't. I don't know why, but it doesn't. But, I mean, if we can figure out a way to do it, then sure, you know. Adrian says, let's go, Reggie. Well, let's see what happens. Reggie's actually been doing pretty good in my universe, believe it or not. Of course, Wesley is our cruiserweight champion, so... I don't know, we'll see. At least I think he's still a champion. Should be. He hasn't lost it that I remember.
One of NXT's biggest daredevils, ready to wow us all.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
So again, if you are new here, you'll realize not only are the arenas custom made by me, but so are the belts. Most of the belts. Not all the belts I made, but this is one of them I did. The NXT Cruiserweight Championship.
This dude made his debut in the Dusty Rhodes Classic classic, which they won.
One of the most exciting.
I took the
superstars
original
in all of
design that
NXT.
somebody had put up and I kind of tweaked it a little bit, made it look a little different than what they had. Added a few things, took out a few things they had that just didn't make sense, but for the most part, that's a pretty cool belt. Cruiserweight title. Alright, Raz, I probably will be here when you get back. If not, I'm sorry. But I probably will be because, like I said, I'm going to try to do a SmackDown here after a bit as well. But in between that, I have to make a brand new NXT arena.
And his
So,
opponent
we'll see.
from Memphis,
Unless I decide to do the arena
Tennessee,
later and we'll just go straight into
weighing
SmackDown.
in
That works too. So.
176 pounds.
Heller is how they always say. So,
You're
hello.
looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match.
Told me it was
Looking
an
to steal
Alabama
the
thing.
show
Oh.
and capture the attention of the
Nah,
entire WWE
everybody's different.
Universe.
I go, hey yo, like Scott Hall, yeah yo. Hey. What is it from like run ups to like, hi. Hi. Ow.
What are you expecting from this
Hello.
superstar tonight, guys?
Holla.
He
Oh,
did say earlier that he's going to attack his opponent with a renewed hostility.
Reggie is from
that
St.
we've never
Louis.
seen before.
It's a dirt brown crime ridden cesspool of degenerates. I don't think that's actually where he's from. I don't actually know where Reggie's from. You guys got to remember, sometimes when people create stuff,
Looking for an early
the
pin.
hometowns are usually wrong. Usually.
Letting it get down to the wire
Pages
a
was
little
correct earlier, which
early.
was surprising, but somebody actually was smart enough to make sure she was from Norwich, England, not from London. But still. Both these guys are really good. Wonder if they were in a match together. It'd be cool if they were. I actually would love to see Reggie come back. I wonder whatever happened to him. Oh, Reggie, he really is from St. Louis? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay, so good, I got that right then. And Reggie from the top. Oh! Makes me wonder if the game will recognize if Reggie happens to win this, or if he'll become #1 contender for the Cruiserweight belt.
I thought he might have had him
do,
there,
yeah.
but it's early.
Oh my God! A moonsault. And it looks like
It's
Wesley's
funny, dude, how
wings
quick
got
he is in this
turned a
game.
bit
He's a
there.
custom superstar.
Shifts it back onto
Like,
it.
you imagine if he was actually in the game, though? Like, that would have been cool.
Snap Merritt over.
'Cause all the moves that he can do, like,
With the drop.
And he goes for the pin. And they kick out at 2.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Wes is heading up top.
all right, here we go. Wesley up to the top. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, it took too long. Took too long. Got the knees up.
Uh-oh, setting up for looks like a Northern Light suplex.
Beautiful. Wait,
Maybe he ain't done there. Northern Light.
Oh. Combination, the brain buster.
I think you're too far away, Reggie. Yep. Reggie is from Memphis, Tennessee.
Great reaction from Wes.
Look at this, just punishing the knee. Shot after shot after shot.
Hammering away. Oh, stomping away. Able to elude it. Driven down with an elevated flatliner.
Like I said, I don't always keep up with where people are from, you know, most of the time. Oh!
And shoulders are down. Kicks out at the
Oh,
last
I
second.
thought he had it.
As close a call as you can have.
God, that was close. Definitely close for Reggie. He's doing good here against Wesley.
Time, Byron,
That's crazy.
for you to coach him up.
I always thought it was cool that he wrestled in a suit. You know, it's like, wait, what?
Cover.
Oh my God.
She wrote.
That's great. Reggie wins. Reggie wins. Oh, that's cool.
Here is your winner,
Wow.
Richie.
This
They
was
call
as
him Richie,
dominant
but
a
hey,
win
close
as I've
enough.
ever seen, guys.
Reggie, look at that. He's going to do a little disco.
Than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
That was actually critical. That was surprising, actually. I was not expecting him to win this. It's okay, Chuck. It's okay, man. Hey, like I said, I did not expect him to win this at all. So I was with you, dude. I thought he was going to lose this one for sure. I really did. Okay. believe we should only have 2 matches left on NXT. Oh, well, 3. You guys want to see this one? If not, we'll do these other 2. Trent Seven, Tyler Bate, tag champs taking on Xavier Woods and Booker T, tag team action. Let you guys decide. So you guys remember, it's watch, player, skip. So, yeah, you know, whatever you guys want to do. If you guys want to skip it, then we'll go over to this Fatal 4-Way, which I think most of y'all probably want to see that one, and definitely this one. You like the Fatal 4-Way? Alright, so you want me to skip to the Fatal 4-Way then? Ouch. Skip it. Okay, thank you. That's what I was waiting for. I know there's a time delay between what I say and how you guys respond, so I usually have to wait for that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and watch this one. Batista, Gulak, Shinsuke, and Roman. This should be interesting. This is all happening on NXT, folks. Let's not forget about that. So if you think NXT is wild, wait till we get to SmackDown and Raw if you haven't been here before. Let alone pay-per-views. Pay-per-views is where it's been kind of interesting, too. Now, I don't always do custom pay-per-view arenas for this show. I should, but I haven't yet. That is something I will try to go through and do, is actually make my own custom arenas for pay-per-views. Alright, Chuck's going for Nakamura. Let me know what you guys think. We got Batista, Gulak, Roman, and Nakamura. Here we go. JR is going for Gulak. That could be a huge upset, man. Not going to lie. That actually could be a really good pick right here. Let's see what happens.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match. Making his way to the ring.
Adrian's going for Gulak as well. All right, let's see if we can do it, man.
Weighing in at
Should be a good fight.
93 pounds. Drew Gulak.
Drew Gulak, well versed in every submission hold in the book, and from what I hear, every one of them hurts.
Yeah, the lights can go out with just one move from Drew Gulak.
A true Broad Street bully.
I never realized he actually has like the kind of the Confederate flag in a way on his trunks. I never even noticed that. With the orange and the blue. Did not know that. Like I say, it's not actually the Confederate flag, but it's like remnants of it in a way.
You are looking at one of the most vicious
Is that Gulak? Right, I remember. I miss Pat McAfee, I really do. And I loved when he would do the Nakamura stuff, entrance stuff.
Yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura has a bad attitude.
I'm just glad they went back to this song and not that other one. I hated the other version of his song.
And his opponents, first, from Kyoto, Japan. Weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura!
And I missed that Greg Hamilton saying it that way when he would announce him, man. Like, he made Nakamura with that entrance.
Makes art with his brutality. And Byron, he's the type of artist that
I hope we get Rick Boogs back soon, man. I miss Rick Boogs coming out with his guitar. It's Shinsuke Nakamura. Like, I missed that. That was cool. Maybe Gulak, he's a fan of the Freebirds. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, I never thought about that, Chuck. That's a good point. Well, he is like an old school type wrestler, you know. He's not into the whole high flying flippy dippy stuff, so he would have fit perfectly with the Revival. Like, that would have been cool. Have him like the third member of the Revival. Here's something I never thought I would say. It's Batista on NXT.
from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds.
Oh, I think he's the car from the Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, there you go. The General Lee, Drew Gulak. I'll go with that. That works for me.
We can list this man's accolades all day long. A former WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, a man who has main evented WrestleMania, and now Batista simply demands that the WWE Universe give him what he wants.
Give me what I want. I remember that. Give me what I want. You don't. That was so stupid, but it was funny to watch. I'm just spitting and saliva everywhere. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want.
Success,
It was so stupid.
and in Hollywood, which is insane because for some reason the WWE Universe has never appreciated Batista quite enough. Well, no question about it. Batista will demand the respect of the WWE Universe.
Right? Batista sings Spice Girls. I remember that. Oh, dude, somebody made that into a meme or something that one time. Give me what I want. What I really, really. I remember that. People on the internet nowadays. You guys crack me up. It's bad sometimes what I see on the internet, but. And Facebook and whatnot, but some of it just, I can't help it. It's like, dude, really? You went there? Okay, cool.
Comes the big dog.
He ain't the big dog. He's the head of the table. Maybe the kitty table, but still. Because we all know Spike Tonic is the pothead of the table, so. You know, Roman sits at the kitty table. With the rest of the Usi bloodline. Roman's okay. I've never been the biggest fan of Roman, but he's alright. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he doesn't have the NXT Championship. Ha ha ha. You don't have a belt anymore, buddy. You're beltless.
Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
And you don't have Paul Heyman with you either. So what you gonna do now, Roman?
He is so hyped up to be.
Of course, he can't have Paul Heyman in this match because Fatal 4-Way, but still, you get the idea.
One of the most confident men in WWE today. You feel the aura of the arena change the minute the opening notes of his song hit. Roman Reigns changes the feeling in the building. It's all about his yard, plain and simple.
Alright, so a lot of you said Gulak for this one. Alright, let's see what happens here. This should be an interesting fight. If Gulak wins this, I'm going to crack up laughing. I'm sorry, but I don't know, man. I mean, anything's possible, but still, that would be hilarious. Remember, it only takes 1 3 count and 1 submission to win a match. So.
Whenever Roman Reigns enters an arena, he stirs up incredible emotion within the WWE Universe.
It's all about his yard.
Telling Nakamura, welcome home.
Here we go as we kick off a huge fatal 4-way match, and we're going to see Drew Gulak, Shinsuke Nakamura, Batista, and Roman Reigns.
No matter what your relations are with your opponents, it's an entirely different mindset when you're in this kind of match.
It's everyone for themselves, but in the short term, you need to take advantage of partnerships and whittle down the competition.
Measuring, face stop.
So I'm trying to think of some other topics we could talk about. Oh, here's one. I just thought of. So what do you guys think about like Survivor Series, the whole LA Knight versus Bray Wyatt? I say it's going to be an interesting match, but I have a feeling that poor LA Knight is going to get squashed. I do. I really feel that that's not the way they should go with LA Knight, knowing how they just took him out of Maximum Male Models and brought him back as LA Knight. You should establish that character again, not have him get jobbed out basically to Bray Wyatt. Unless Unless LA Knight is perhaps one of the first guys to join the whole Wyatt 6 thing. That would be interesting. I don't see how he would fit in with the whole Bray Wyatt vibe, but hey, if he can make it work, then more power to him. But again, I don't know how that's all going to work out. No, I mean, I don't think it'll necessarily hurt him, but at the same time, people are scratching their heads even now thinking, like, how is this going to work? You know, the one that really bums me out of Survivor Series coming up is, again, Shotzi Blackheart versus Ronda. Shotzi deserves that title match. Don't get me wrong. She does, and I said she's deserved it for a long time. And I'm glad she's finally getting it. But it's the fact of she's going against Ronda. You know that they're not going to just let Ronda lose. Something's going to happen. Liv Morgan's going to get involved or something. Okay, that's fine. But the rumor going around is that Charlotte, this is the perfect time for Charlotte to come back and run her mouth or something. The other option is to hold off till Rumble, have Charlotte or Sasha, one of the two, come back at Rumble and win the damn Rumble. I don't want that. I don't want Charlotte to win anything like that. She should not get a direct, boom, going to WrestleMania. I'm sorry, she doesn't deserve it. That's just me. But yeah, I agree with Elite Ladies Wrestling. Welcome in, by the way. Thank you. I have a feeling that poor Shotzi's going to get buried, and I think that sucks because Shotzi is a great character. You know, they finally just gave her tank back. They turned her face again. Like, you know, I don't know. You know, unless they're going to do something with Shotzi that we don't know about, where she's going to get a better gimmick or an enhanced gimmick, okay, fine. But I still don't see her losing to Ronda is a good thing. I don't. You know, but that's just me. Guessing they wanted to get Shotzi's name in lights against Ronda even if she loses, right? Liv is the only one that beat Ronda twice. They should give Liv the rematch she deserves, like Ronda has had twice, right? Wait, who's that? I'm gonna like listen to the comments and I just realized, of course, he's only lost one match in my universe mode since we've streamed this, guys, and that was to Brock Lesnar. He lost the World Heavyweight title to Brock Lesnar. That's it. Other than that, he has won every single match he's been in, Fatal 4-Way or not. And he won it with the guillotine. Remember, Emma, first of all, that was Ronda Rousey. I would book Ronda to lose. I would book Ronda to lose, too. Ronda's cool. She looks cool. Whatever. I can't take her seriously as a wrestler because she always rags on them, saying, oh, it's fake and this and that. Like, okay, if that's the case, why are you there? Oh, that's right. It's all about the almighty dollar for her. So that's why she's still there. All right, so we're going to watch this main event and then we'll head over to SmackDown. I'm probably going to do the NXT arena like I told you guys I was going to do. If we have time later tonight, I'll do that with you guys live. Otherwise, I'll just do it another time and update it so it's not the NXT 2.0 stuff anymore. We'll go back to the old stuff. Hey, Travis Malone in the house. Welcome in, man. Interesting match. Yeah, I know, right? This is what the computer put together. Bad thing is they won't even book Ronda to go up against Shayna Baszler. That would be dude, I so want to see that match. Like, Shayna versus Ronda would be in a submission match, or like an ultimate submission match would be dope. Or hell, put him in a cage. Like, we need a women's fight pit. That's what we need. That would be cool. Ronda should be in a women's fight pit match against Shayna Baszler. Book it, Triple H. Book it. Anyway, Ronda being a champion just doesn't feel right to me. Feels unfair. You're right? I don't think she's honestly earned it. I really don't. Okay, you come in and, you know, she can't even do a promo. Like, if you watched her promo, she can't keep a straight face. She always has to try to look mean or smile. She smiles way too much, and I thought Liv Morgan smiled a lot during promos. But Liv Morgan's actually got a lot better with promos. Like, I Liv has put in the work. And that is one thing I say about Liv Morgan. Since day one in NXT, that girl has put in the work.
The most vicious, most vile, most violent competitor.
Because Ronda can't sell it as a wrestler, right? No.
The following contest.
All right, here's your NXT champion, Samoa Joe.
Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California.
He doesn't even have a moveset, right? I know Ronda's moveset is like armbar and the Olympic slam thing, the Piper's Pit, and that's basically about it. Not even. It's just kind of. They're mentioning the horse women thing on TV. They might go for that. Yeah, that would be cool. But then, here's the thing: if they do the horsewomen thing, I don't know how they're gonna do that. They can get Jessamine Duke, they can get Shayna Baszler, obviously they can get Ronda, but they can't get Marina Shafir. Marina Shafir is still under contract with AEW. The only other thing that they could do is get somebody else from MMA, which they do have one who is right now training in NXT. She just had her NXT debut in Orlando last week in a dark match, and that's Valeria Lueva, or however the hell you pronounce her last name. She's the first ever Cuban-born woman to get a contract in WWE. So I mean, maybe. The other one I would think would be cool to see in WWE would be Paige Van Zant, but granted, I don't know how that would go over. I mean, I don't know. All right, here is your NXT European champion, by the way. So we finally did crown our European champion on the last episode. That was Odyssey Jones. So we got our NXT champion and our European NXT champion here in the show. Chuck says Joe for the win. All right. Let's see what happens.
The champ planning to show his dominance in this division with an emphatic win tonight.
Jasmine, are you okay back there? You keep going around in circles. It's driving me nuts. Come here, kiddo. Come here. Jazzy. Okay, I can't turn all the way around very well. Come here, kiddo.
The gold
Come here, bro.
standard in
You're okay.
WWE.
Come here. Whatever, dog.
And
All right, JR says Joe for the win as well. All right.
weighing in at 248 pounds.
Thank you guys for choosing who you think might win it.
This is incredible. Part of the famed early 2000s class from Ohio Valley Wrestling. Shelton came up with guys like Brock Lesnar, Batista, Randy Orton, John Cena.
Don't forget a standout amateur wrestling career at the University of Minnesota.
One of the best school buyer, not like where you went.
I'm going to ignore that comment.
I haven't seen Shelton Benjamin in action on TV in a long time either. Kind of missed that. This is another guy I hope they bring back soon. But if they're going to do it, they got to do it right.
There is no one else as glorious.
I can think of some people.
Shelton and Haas. I was too. I actually thought Shelton would, especially Shelton. And I like Charlie Haas when he was doing the whole like gimmick where he would dress up as his opponents and stuff, dude, or legends and stuff. That crap, dude, that used to crack me up, dude. Like instead of Carlito Caribbean Cool, it was Charlie Caribbean Cool Haas or something like that. Like
see what I did there?
I get it.
Charlito or something. I don't know. It was funny. And he dressed up as like, what was it? Hulk Hogan, but it was like Haas Hogan. Like, dude, I remember that. Maybe on Raw. Samoa Joe's promos are some of my favorite. Yeah, I agree with you, JR. Shelton lost to Dominic on SmackDown, or maybe did he? There's probably Raw, which means I didn't get to see that because Hulu sometimes, when you rewatch it on Hulu, sometimes they cut out a match or two. That doesn't surprise me. I was like, I thought Dominic had a match on Raw because I saw it on like Facebook or something. I didn't know who he was taking on, and when I watched it on Hulu last night, it got taken off, that match. So
385 pounds.
right, they're singing along with the song even though you can't hear the song. I know, I always thought that was weird. They do that with Nakamura and a few others too. It's weird. You know, now it doesn't feel weird that he's in the game. It actually just seems like, okay, cool. Yeah, because he's there now, you know. I like that. If you think about it, the 2K22 roster, almost everybody on that roster is back in WWE. And then there's some I wasn't expecting, like Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson and whatnot. But I think that's pretty cool that Triple H did that. You know, like he's getting a lot of those stars in. He was going to get the Iconics, but with Peyton Royce being pregnant, Billie Kay said she would not come back without Peyton. And you know, even though they said they retired from wrestling, you know they're not officially done. They just took some time off. You know, Peyton's pregnant. She wants to have a family with Shawn Spears, whatever. Jessica or Billie, I don't know what she's doing right now, but and she's just kind of hanging out, helping Peyton out. But still, I think it'd be cool to see the Iconics come back. I really do. Samoa Joe was a great color commentator. Yes, I like Joe on commentary. He was dope. I have got to fix his entrance for this game because he should not be coming out looking like Brian Pillman.
They've overcome some tough situations, and I admire that.
So what? Everyone gets dealt a tough hand from time to time, but you have to know when to.
That's interesting. I just looked at that. So look at his gear. It's the same gear as I got right here in this action figure. Oh, his very last AEW figure. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is the exact same gear he's wearing. From, oh God, when was this? Dynamite Grand Slam, September 22nd, 2021, Queens, New York. Cody walking like he got off the toilet. Right? So it's funny, I have his very first and his very last AEW figures. More like just got off a long horse ride, right? He's like, Alright, here we go. Main event of NXT. Who's going to get it, guys? A lot of y'all said Joe. Alright, let's see. Joe is our NXT champion, so that totally makes sense if he wins this. Braun Strowman in trouble with Odyssey Jones here. Odyssey, what the hell's he got here? Vader bomb to Braun Strowman. Okay. Shelton working on Joe. Cody and Rude going at it. Yeah, Cody's still injured technically in real life. I think he's finally fine now, but he's probably cleared. They're probably waiting to bring him on. For a certain reason. Now, here's the kicker, okay? If you're going to bring Cody Rhodes back, there's one of two ways you can do this, okay? You got Survivor Series coming up, right? The Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, and McIntyre, they need another member to go against the Bloodline, okay? Because I have a feeling the Bloodline... I have a feeling the Bloodline is going to do this. They're going to have Karrion Kross in their corner instead of Sami Zayn. Why? Because I feel Sami Zayn is going to win this SmackDown World Cup thing, go on to challenge Gunther for the Intercontinental title, and lose it, and then Roman's going to be pissed, and it's going to create a whole Bloodline center. That's my prediction. I also say that Cody's going to return at the Rumble and win the Rumble. You know, so those are the two things. I don't know. I could be wrong, and I probably will be, but if I was to book it, I would say have Cody be that mystery partner at War Games. You know, his dad was the one that came up with the War Games idea. You know, so Dusty Rhodes, that was one of his ideas, I think. He had a hand in it, and he did a lot of War Games matches. If you're gonna do that, that's the way I would do it. I would have Cody be like the mystery partner for the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, and McIntyre to go against the Bloodline at War Games. But that's just me. So. I don't know, maybe I need a booking job or a writing job at some wrestling promotion, WWE, you know, maybe. There's certain things that, like, if you're going to do it, that's how I would do it, but, you know, I don't know. You know, it's just like I thought it was weird that all of a sudden Sonya Deville was back in NXT for a little bit, helping out Mandy and Toxic, and then all of a sudden you don't see her anymore. It's like, okay, what was the point of her going back to NXT? For like a week or two, it just didn't make sense to me. But Mandy, slowly on her way to becoming the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion, is insane to me. She's already held it for over a year now. So the fact that people still don't put respect on her because the way she wins. Here's the thing. Some of y'all out there respect Roman Reigns, and the guy's been champ for over 2 years. And he cheats all the time. Always has help. And it's like Mandy's doing the same thing and still nobody respects her because they think she can't wrestle. No, she can wrestle. The problem is the storylines that she's in and stuff make her look weak. Most of the time. That's why she has to have help. So that's just me. Alright, welcome back, Rez. Chuck says, War Games Arena. We will ever see it in the game. Imagine how awesome that'd be. I think we will. I honestly think that we will see War Games in 23. You know, there was a lot of disappointment in this year's game for 22 when we didn't get it. And the fact that now, you know, Triple H is using it on the main roster, now a part of Survivor Series, I think now would be a smart idea for 2K to capitalize and say, okay, we're going to put War Games in. There's no reason. If they can do Hell in a Cell, Cage Match, Elimination Chamber, they have the capability of giving us War Games. It might be a little bit harder, a little bit more difficult, but if they did it right, they could still do it. Did Rick Boogs ever come back? No, not yet. Rick Boogs is still injured as far as I know. I see him coming back at the Rumble. That's where I see him coming back. Yeah, he's been out for some time. The internet says Bobby Roode might come back soon. He might just be a jobber, but who knows? I mean, he is getting up there in age, guys. He is in his late 40s, early 50s. I mean, you know, he wants to spend more time with his kids and whatnot, you know. Not everybody can go, and Bobby Roode is one of them, you know. So, I mean, if he does come back and only does a handful of matches, whatever, okay, fine. But, you know, give him a decent run first. His NXT title reign, yeah, I missed that too. Boogs got hurt really bad, still hasn't come back. Yeah, no, I don't see Boogs coming back. Like I said, maybe Rumble? That sounds about right, because he was injured at WrestleMania, wasn't he? Yeah, he was injured at WrestleMania, I do believe. When he teamed up with Nakamura to take on the Usos. So, that was back in March or April, so, yeah. I would say Rumble time would be perfect for Boogs to come back. Again, and I want you guys to understand, when I do this stream, I like talking about this stuff. Yes, I'm watching the matches. I'm enjoying the show just like you guys are. Not taking away from it. But this is the kind of stream I like doing every once in a while, where we throw together some great matches just to see what happens, or the computer does anyway, and then we still talk about wrestling. I like it. It's like a podcast with the show. You're getting two for the price of one. There you go. Which is free. So there you go. Even better. Rude go back to Impact, reunite Beer Money. Well, see, they've wanted to do Beer Money in WWE. And I know Triple H would love to do that too. Now that Vince is gone, I think Beer Money could actually be a good thing. But I think if they're going to do Beer Money, the match I would want to see, and I don't even know if it could still be done, based on who's in it, but it would be cool. A dream match of mine would be Beer Money versus APA. That would be a hell of a match. Ruka Bradshaw, Rude, and James Storm. You know, I think that would be cool. Will it happen? Probably not, but it'd be cool if it did. Bobby is one of Triple H's boys. He was the TNA Triple H, right? He kind of was. Dr. Hook says, I love Beer Money. Yeah, Beer Money was cool. Kevin Owens was probably my favorite NXT champion. Loved that first match him and John Cena had. Oh, yeah. Where he came in during the Open Challenge. Yeah, I remember that. Ooh, Braun's busted open. Damn. Shelton Benjamin almost won it, guys. That was close. Right.
What energy in the arena tonight. In the face. And this might not have a pleasant ending.
I would say my favorite NXT champion was Finn Balor. I don't know why, but there was just something about his title reign that was cool. Neville was cool too. You know, if you're thinking like early day NXT, you have to go back to Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas as NXT champion was absolutely hilarious. Bo Lee! And the way he got booted out of NXT, taken out by security, screaming, and my Sami Zayn's going, bye! Like, I'll never forget that. And then he ended up showing up on the main roster with the whole Bo Lee stuff. I miss Bo Dallas with that character. Like, that character was funny. I didn't really care for him part of the whole Miz Taraj thing. I thought that was kind of dumb. But, you know, that's just me. And honestly, Miz Taraj definitely killed any momentum that Curtis Axel ever had. Now Curtis Axel's a backstage guy. You know, and it sucks because Curtis Axel had the potential to be better than his father, Kurt Hennig. But being a part of the Miz Taraj definitely just for him, and that sucks because elevating the Miz, and then they forgot about Bo and Curtis. It's like, dude. For about a month, Keith Lee was NXT double champion, and Unstoppable Vince smacked him down hard. Yeah, it's because Vince wanted him to lose weight, but it was a proven fact that if he lost weight, there was something wrong with his heart or something like that at the time. And that's why it was hard for Keith Lee to lose weight. And so because he refused to do what Vince wanted, they let him go. It wasn't just budget cuts. Or it wasn't even really budget cuts. It was Vince paying some side chick that he was banging. That's why all these people got released. Over $19 million. Like, dude. There better been some grade 8. Never mind, I'm not even going to say it. But you know what I mean. Grade 8 poontang there, Vince. Jesus. Dirty old man. Still upsets me he did that. But, you know, it's Vince. You got money, you got power, you got fame. What do you expect? And Cody Rhodes with the victory. Right, Bearcat. That was so stupid, Bearcat. And Swerve. Swerve honestly should have stayed. Swerve, you know, in my opinion, Hit Row, they're cool, don't get me wrong, but they need Swerve. They need somebody like Swerve. That's what they need. All right, Cody Rhodes got the victory. That was surprising. I actually did not expect Cody to win this, but there you got it. Cody Rhodes wins. All right, so that's the end of the NXT portion of the show tonight. 1-4. Chuck, it's okay, man. Maybe you'll have better luck on SmackDown. Let's see what happens. All right? You can swipe your slate clean, and we're going to start over. Ooh. I don't know. Are we going to have enough time to do the Payback pay-per-view tonight? I don't know, guys. It's already almost 10:30. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's get into this. Let's get into SmackDown. Top Dollar needs to be a heel. I can't stand that guy. He's so hateable. Top Dollar's okay, but I don't know. I think it's just a big guy trying to be a hip-hop guy just kind of doesn't fit. All right. If I tried guessing who wins, I would get 99% wrong. You never know. All right, so first match of the night. Imperium, Eichner, and Bartel, a.k.a. Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser, taking on Kofi and Danny Burch. That's an interesting tag team. Cora Jade versus Tamina. Okay. Tatum Paxley versus Elektra Lopez. Ali versus Duke Hudson with his weird thumbs. I love how somebody tried to Photoshop that together. That is hilarious. But anyway. Billy Kay is back, taking on Maurice. Tommaso Ciampa and Isaiah Swerve Scott. No, Top Dollar is a part of Hit Row. They're on SmackDown. And B-Fab and Ashanti. Well, right there. Ashanti the Adonis and B-Fab of Hit Row. Taking on Bobby Lashley and Nikita Lyons. That could be an interesting match. Pete Dunne and Ridge Holland taking on Malik Blade and Idris Anafe. And then our main event, Persia Parada, Natalia, and Peyton Royce. A lot of women's matches on SmackDown. Okay, I can dig it. Alright, now comes a question. Do you guys want to see Imperium versus Danny Burch and Kofi Kingston? If not, we'll go ahead and we'll watch Cora Jade versus Tamina. That is what we will do. Yeah, I don't remember anyone's name from Hit Row. Well, Swerve was the leader of Hit Row before he went to AEW. Because it feels like Hit Row has no leader without Swerve, right? I think they're trying to like make B-Fab the leader, and it's like, nah. Chuck says skip Kofi. Okay, let's see what happens. Kofi and Danny won. So there you go. Kofi's got to win. All right, here we go. Cora Jade, Tamina. Now, Cora Jade is a former SmackDown champion on my show. Let's see if she can take out the OG Tamina. Can I hit them all in a row? Yeah, there you go. I don't know. B-Fab might. I don't know. B-Fab's actually kind of cool. I like B-Fab, but that's just me. I like B-Fab. Top Dollar's okay. Ashanti the Adonis is kind of weird. And I miss Swerve. Swerve was cool. Of course, Swerve being from Washington State and Tacoma, I gotta go with my boy Swerve. Like, you know, gotta represent the state, you know. Chuck's going for Tamina. Alright. No problem. Let's see if she can do it. Any Cora Jade fans here tonight? I know I am. I'm gonna hit B-Fab twice as hard just because you said that. Okay, cool. For sure, Hit Row was Swerve. It's nothing without him. I'd rather Ashanti just have B-Fab and lose Top Dollar. Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Corey Jade.
This is the kind of match the WWE Universe has been dreaming of. And that dream
I did not really care for Cora Jade as a skater girl, but now that she's went this like darker path, I'm definitely a big fan of Cora Jade. I mean, she's always looked good. That's not the point. I'm just saying, I never really could take her seriously as a skater girl. You know, she seemed like this like young teenager. I get it. She was 19, 20, whatever. But still, it's just like, yeah, no. It was like if Avril Lavigne tried to wrestle. It was just weird. I don't want to believe someone's name is Top Dollar. Like, is it just me or does that just sound straight up dumb? Yeah. Well, it's because they're supposed to be like wannabe rapper gangsters. Yeah. That's like Ashanti the Adonis. And then B-Fab, you know, she's supposed to be like B-Fabulous.
And from the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
No, nobody meaner than Tamina.
Scary human being.
It was the villain's name in the movie The Crow. Was it? Was it? I didn't know that. Top Dollar? I did not know that. That's one I have a hard time taking seriously. And that's the woman who always dresses in sleepwear. Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Wendy Chu. Yeah, I know. It's funny because you think about it, her gimmick before that. Okay, you guys remember when Xia Li was in NXT and she was with Boa, and they were part of what the hell was that group? Anyway, it was some Chinese group. Anyway, Wendy Chu was that evil-looking girl that looked like something that walked out of the ring, and she would just sit there in her chair with the long hair in front of her face. That was Wendy Chu. She went from being this evil, demonic-looking creature to dressing up in pajamas and coming out with a pillow and a giant Slurpee in her mouth. Like, I can't take that serious. It's a dumb gimmick. Like, she's able to sleep on them. It's a weird gimmick. Yeah, it's weird. Like I say, I love that Sean's in charge of it now, and I really hope that some things start to change soon. We were talking about it the other night. Top Dollar sounds cringy. There's way better names, right? Like, why didn't they just call him by his actual name? Adrian Francis or something like that. Or no. That's Adrian's actual name. No, oh god, what is his... Like, he went by a weird, like, his actual name before he was Top Dollar, and I can't remember what it was. Holy crap, what an upset! Sorry, I didn't mean to squeal, but that was hilarious. Cora Jade just jobbed out Tamina. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. It was called AJ on that other show. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Look at Tamina's like, are you kidding me right now? Damn. I guess somebody was meaner than Tamina. It was sorry folks, it was Cora Jade. Wow, okay, was not expecting that. That's Alright, Tatum Paxley, Elektra Lopez. I know some of y'all don't know who this is, but that's okay. We're gonna watch it anyway. Tatum Paxley's on NXT. She's really cool. She's been out for a while because she had a broken nose, but she's back now. Elektra Lopez, if you guys don't know, she was what Zelina Vega is in Legado del Fantasma. It was supposed to be Elektra Lopez, but they didn't feel that she was good enough to be on the main roster yet. They thought that she still needed some more training and promo work. They kept her in NXT, and they gave the position to Zelina Vega. It's like, why? When you've already established Lopez as Legado for like a year? I still don't understand the decision behind that, but it is what it is. I've been tempted to just change Carnage's name to Raz to make shit easier, and cause the villain Carnage, but I just don't know if it really works. I think it should be okay. I mean, that's just my opinion. I think it would be alright. Go with what you feel, man. Like, it's your call. Like, you know what I mean? Alright, here we go. Tatum Paxley, Elektra Lopez. Braun Breaker should have been called Rex Steiner. It really bothers me that Steiner isn't in his wrestling name. Yeah, I know. But, you know, he wanted to be different. I mean, I get it. Funny seeing Cora Joy destroy Tamina because Mia Yim destroyed her on WWE recently, right?
Making her way to the ring.
What about 2K23? I don't know. What about 2K23 there, Jason? Alright, Tatum Paxley making her way to the ring. Welcome in, Jason. I don't know. What do you guys think about 23? You got something you need to say about it? Just let me know, man. We'll talk about it.
Don't worry. I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match.
What are some things that you guys want to see in 2K23? I can't give you the answers because I don't know. I'm not one of those big high up YouTubers that gets invited to 2K Studios to shoot a commercial and get to pump out all this content, you know. That's just me. But why in the hell did they give Elektra Lopez Sasha Banks' entrance?
And from Brooklyn, New York,
Okay. But anyway, Carnage would be fine. Or Raz and Carnage as separate attires. Like, so many dual personality people. Right, there you go. How about fixing everything that was wrong with 2K22? Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot wrong with 22, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, we had a few things, but all in all, it's actually been working quite well, finally. 19 patches later, but yes, it is working a lot better. I just hate the extra K and breaker. I kind of do too. It's kind of weird. I'm a little jealous of Braun Breaker. I'm just going to say that right now. Y'all can hate me, but that dude is dating Cora Jade. Like, bro. Like, she was dating that weird goofy guy that was in NXT for a while, and he didn't last long. As soon as he disappeared, boom, she goes right after Braun Breaker. I'm like, what? Poor Jane's like 21, 22 years old. Like, she could barely able to drink. You know, and I'm just like, all right, get it, Braun, get it. You know? Yeah, definitely need to keep my career mode in it, or my rise, for sure. I also think that they need to get rid of my faction. Or make it to where it's not behind a paywall. If we want those attires and stuff, they should not just be my faction exclusive. I think once you earn those in my faction, you should be able to use those in other game modes. The body morphing back? Yes and no. I say yes because it did make some interesting stuff, but no because that was one issue that really made 2K20 glitch. Of course, 2K20 was a joke anyway, but it also had its issues on 19 as well. You guys also have to remember the 19 engine, after Ukes left in the middle of 2K20, we don't have that engine that we did in 19. That's why they couldn't do the body morph, because Ukes would not give 2K the rights to use that engine. That being said, 2K had to build their own engine, and for some reason, they had no idea how to figure out how to do what Ukes did with the body morphing. That's why there's certain things that we didn't get in 2K20 or 2K22, because 2K just didn't have the capability of doing it. They didn't have those notes. They didn't have the code, you know, the code of gaming code that Ukes had in the beginning. So Ukes really fucked us over when they decided to leave, especially in the middle of 2K20. And the fact that WWE decided, oh well, we're just gonna rush the game out anyway, that was a dumb idea. I really do think that was a dumb idea. The smartest idea they did was take the 2 years off and then do 2K22, but they also kind of rushed that a little bit too, it seems like. Alright, Chuck, welcome back, and I'm sorry that's your 0-1, buddy. I really probably should have never had them leave. Well, yeah, but the problem is Ukes just wanted out of it, you know? Ukes was known for doing stuff way back on 64. You guys gotta remember, Ukes has been a part of wrestling for many, many years, right? Growing up. Well, if you're my age, growing up. So Ukes was used to what you're gonna get in AEW with that AEW game coming out. You know, I like the way that 2K has gone with it, trying to make it more realistic and making it look real. I think that's a good way to go with it, but also throw in some of that arcadey stuff that we like. And, you know, I don't know. We'll talk more about that in just a second. I'm going to read these comments here. The consistency of the body models works for downloading. I just want more choices. The fat girl options are super lame. I agree, yes. If I want to make a chick bigger than Nia Jax, let me make a chick bigger than Nia Jax, okay? I can do it for the guys. I can make a guy look like Yokozuna, but I can't make a woman look like Yokozuna? Shame. Shame on them. We need more women options. We really do. They're getting there, And they're getting better, but they need more. That's just me. To be honest, I kind of think it was a good thing that Ukes left in long term, because if they stayed, I don't think we would have gotten the drastic change. That is true. Yeah, we just would have got the same game polished over and over and over, and probably just an updated roster. I do agree with that. I think 2K now has a format to go off of with what they got here in 2K22, but they need to piggyback off that. If they're going to do GM again next year, make it better. You know, tie it in with Universe mode, for crying out loud. Wow, Elektra Lopez with a win. All right. She needed that, to be honest. She has not been doing so well. Tatum Paxley had been on a roll, so for Elektra to get that win, that's pretty good.
Much deserved, Michael.
But, all right, Elektra Lopez. Tatum Paxley not happy about that loss. But no, like I said, GM mode was okay. I played it a little bit. I wasn't really a fan of it, but it's alright for what it is. It gets repetitive and boring after a while, but that's just me. Alright, Mustafa Ali versus Duke Hudson. You guys want to watch it or skip it? What do y'all think? That's what we got next. And then it's Billy Kay versus Maurice right after that. So what do you guys want to do in this one? Let me know. And my comments are repeating themselves, so if I get a chat check from somebody in the chat, just say hashtag chat check, or, you know, hello or something, so I know that it's a new comment and not an old one from 2 hours ago. Thank you guys. Thank you, Hooks. Thank you, Elite. Thank you, Raz. We're going to go ahead and skip the Ali Duke Hudson match, I guess, for right now. Yeah, the chat does that, dude. After so many hours and minutes, if nobody's really talking, for some reason, YouTube just goes, okay, and just starts repeating like 100 messages. It's annoying. Alright, so Duke Hudson actually beat Mustafa. That's surprising. Alright, so Billy Kay versus Maurice. Let's see what happens here. We haven't seen Billy Kay on my show yet. I think we've seen Maurice once. I like that the computer's finally starting to get characters I haven't seen in a while a chance to be on the show, because it's like, dude. Alright, Chuck's going for Maurice. Alright, what do you guys say? I say Billy Kay gets the upset. That's just me. Raz is definitely probably going to be going for Billy Kay. So, Billy Kay loses. Thriller has rigged it. Bullshit! I'm a Billy Kay fan. I'm a Maurice fan too, but definitely Billy. I was talking about how I wanted a showcase about Randy Orton, but I don't know if they'll do it. That would be kind of cool.
From Sydney, Australia, Billy Kay.
Billy Kay, Byron, wouldn't allow you to breathe the same air she does. Who said I want to hang out with her?
It's not really an option, Saxton. Billy Kay exists in a whole world you know nothing about. A world of beauty, a world of danger.
Yeah, how about a world of lies and deceit? Billy's ready to compete. Perhaps a resume-worthy victory could be in store.
I loved Billy Kay when she was doing that whole, here's my resume, here's my screenshot. I love that. I miss that.
Oh, relax, Corey.
Are you serious?
No, she's a married woman.
Listen, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu.
I saw they'll do a Randy showcase in a few years, right?
Maurice had one of the longest championship reigns of all time. An A-lister in her own
As long as she doesn't laugh or talk.
I feel it's necessary to inform the world that they're not allowed in their personal space.
Billie Kay was alright. I like Peyton better, but that's just me. I've always been a Peyton Royce fan, even before she was teamed up with Billie Kay back in NXT. When Peyton was just coming out doing the whole Poison Ivy type thing, I really digged Peyton Royce. Billie Kay was kind of weird back in early as NXT. I mean, like, I knew that she would have the potential, but until they teamed her with Peyton to create the Iconics, it was just weird to watch Billie Kay wrestle. It's just weird. She went through a weird gimmick change.
Maurice ready to square up in this
All right, here we go.
Cole, can I say how ecstatic I am to see Maurice in action here tonight? Her craftiness and experience are just...
I don't think it's her accent. I think it's just the way that she says certain things. But for me, I think it was the laugh was kind of weird. She kind of like overdid the laugh, I think. Randy Orton would be good for a showcase. Roman might sell more games, though. Oh, Roman Reigns showcase? Maybe. I mean, I do have to agree with you, but it's like, that'd be too obvious for them to do. I'm trying to think of, like, who else could they do? Ooh, an Edge. Edge showcase. That would be cool, because there's a lot of stuff they can do with Edge. You know, Orton... Batista, Undertaker, John Cena. I'm surprised we haven't got a John Cena showcase.
It's not easy, Cole. Maurice's experience is tough.
Man's been making me paranoid in my laugh. Hey man, no. It's just Billie Kay overdid it. Like, we know that was part of her character, was to just kind of over exaggerate some of the stuff that she would say. And it's okay. Our Iconics were annoying on purpose, though. They milked the accent. Oh yeah, they kind of did. Especially Billie. Billie's definitely was you know, forced. Peyton actually talks like that, and I actually think it makes her really hot. But that's just me. Not trying to be weird, but just Peyton was always, I don't know. Of the two Iconics, if you had to compare them, I always went with Peyton because I think she was better in the ring, on the mic, and she had that it factor, that look. You know, Billie was getting there, but wearing the trunks that made her look like she was wearing granny panties, it was just kind of... It was odd because you see her out of wrestling wearing other stuff, and it's like, okay, you look beautiful. But in the ring, she'd wear those shorts way up past her belly button, and I'm like, okay, I don't know whose idea it was for you to wear those, but the way that they say absolutely. It reminds me, growing up, I had this scout leader. Every time you would ask him to do something, or he did something cool, he would go, absolutely, absolutely. And it would literally sound just like that, absolutely. And we used to call him Mr. Absolutely. Anyway, I just thought of that when you said that. I could just be the male member of the Iconics. Yeah, there you go. Billie sold it as Fran Drescher. For those who do not know who that is. Oh, I know who that is. I know exactly who that is. Yeah, Billie Kay, her laugh was definitely like Fran Drescher. Exactly. Thanksgiving special stream before the Thanksgiving day.
She just will not go away.
Yeah, you mean next Wednesday? Yeah. Isn't it next Thursday Thanksgiving? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we're gonna have something next Wednesday, I'm sure. It'll probably be something like this, but you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Cause I don't expect a lot of people to be home around that time, but you know, we'll see what happens for sure.
Billie Kay needs to be resourceful in this situation. Nothing fancy about that.
Yeah, but Fran Drescher, that comment, Chuck, that's awesome. Because like I said, I'm not making fun of Billie Kay, but I totally know what you're talking about.
Billie Kay denies the attack.
Or that chick from Friends. Oh my God, Chandler Bing.
She comes up empty. Big boot on the mark. That offense really hitting her.
Oh, I can't believe you pulled out the nanny reference. All right, I would rather give kicks, not thanks. Oh, there you go. Maurice could pull it off with the French kiss. Yeah, I know on the mic it sounds like SpongeBob. I know, because I can't do the whole nasally thing like Fran Drescher. I think it's more like, I'm gonna try to do it. Let's see. It's kind of more like this. No, it still doesn't. No, it sounds more like Squidward on drugs.
With equal measures of tenacity, it's going to take a lot to close this one out.
Maybe I should stop while I'm ahead, I guess. From behind. Alright, Billy Kay, look at this. Got it locked in on Maurice. I like that move, that's cool. Oh, ouch. That'd be cool if she would have fell on the steps first, but still, I'll take it. I actually thought Maurice was going to win this thing, but nope. Billy Kay still in it. Hey, look, she's like, you, in here now. I thought her as well, but couldn't remember her friend's name. Oh, yeah, and you did that pretty good. Thanks, Chuck. Oh, God, yep. I'm trying to remember what the hell her name was in Friends. Because it wasn't the same actress, but it was somebody who literally could have been like her twin. Not Joyce. Celebrity impressions are how voice actors are made, right? I like doing voices. I like having fun with that. Sometimes I actually kind of wish I could be a voice actor. That'd be dope for like a kid show or something. I totally would do that.
That's really as close as it gets.
It was Chandler. God, what? Janice! Thank you! I'm like, I know it started with a J, and I kept saying like Joey. And I'm like, oh, that's not right. Joey was the guy character. I'm like, it's not Joey. It's like, thank you. Hank Hill's voice pretty good. I think the only thing Hank Hill that I know, because I used to watch the show, but the only thing with his voice that I can do is kind of like, damn you, Bubby. Damn it, Bubby. That boy ain't right. You know, it doesn't even really sound like it, but it's like, it's close enough. Billy's laugh is just like that because she's wanted it to be iconic. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. That works for me. Okay, let's see. What are some other voices that I know I can kind of pull off? Damn it, Bubby. That boy ain't right. Ref slow count. That was a 6 count, right? Oh God, let's see. Who else can I do? What was that other guy from King of the Hill? Boomhauer. I'm trying to actually remember how to. I used to be able to do that voice. Of course, you never knew what the guy was saying most of the time, but like, ouch. I don't want to sound racist, but I can totally do Apu from The Simpsons, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want people to get offended. So, do Harley Race, but that's it. I'm a smoker. I was going to say, when you do that voice for your shows, dude, like, I don't know how the hell you pull that off, man. That is a hard thing to do. He says, whoa, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, you're right. Scrappy Doo. Scrappy Doo. Oh God, I'm trying to think. Scrappy. I can do Shaggy, kinda. Like, wow! Look at that scoop! It's a foot-long sandwich with double meat! At the end of it, kind of sounds like Tigger, but ref screwing Billy Kay. I know, right? Puppy power!
You and I both, Byron.
What do you mean I'm not big enough?
And now she's looking to go top rope.
That's my voice. I'm badly just pretending to be an announcer. Huh. I can only do voices that are offensive to people. I know, right? That's kind of how I feel sometimes. Like, there's certain, and I try not to be. Shaggy's not bad. Like, wow, thank you. Zoinks. I just like doing that. Like, wow. Hey, Fred, why don't you give me a Scooby snack? Yeah, Ruby snack. Ah, Maurice, come on. Thank you guys. Boo. I mean, I like Maurice, but still. Right? AI pulling a 5-star match from 2 that normally don't. Exactly. I wonder actually how many stars that actually got, and it didn't say. Damn it! But I bet you that was a 5-star match. That was actually a pretty good match. I didn't rig it! If I rigged it, Billy would have won. For sure. Alright, dog, what are you eating down there? Jazzy? Okay. Want to make sure it was your toy and not something else. Maurice is cool. Like I said, I like Maurice, but... I like Mother Maurice now better than I did when she was back in the whole Diva day. Alright, next up. Ciampa and Swerve. What do you guys think? You guys want to watch it or play it or anything like that? Let me know. If not, we'll skip it and we'll do Hit Row versus Lashley and Nikita. That could actually be an interesting match for a mixed tag team match. But Swerve for the win. Alright. Yeah, here comes the option. Do you want me to play it or do you want me to skip it? Yeah, Kermit the Frog is really hard to do. You're just acting to make it seem as you didn't rig it, even though you did. Okay, Raz. I was really expecting her to do her French pain move. Oh, yeah. I'm actually surprised she didn't do that. So what do you guys think? Should I play as Swerve? Play as Ciampa? Or you want me to play as Ciampa so that way I lose and then Swerve wins? I see what it is. Well, Chuck, you did say that you wanted to see Swerve win, right? Let's see if I can play as Swerve. We'll try it. I have played as Ciampa before against Lashley, so I haven't played as Swerve yet, so worst thing I could do is try.
One of the signature
Obviously. I'm trying to see what other voices I could do. Let me think. Used to be able to do Bugs Bunny. Used to be. I don't know if I can still do it. I haven't been able to do that one in years.
The following contest is scheduled for
Chuck, no, you might be alright, man. I might be able to pull this off. Don't worry. Oh, let's see. Who did I say? Oh, Bugs. Oh, that's right. Now, if I had something in my mouth that I was eating, like a carrot, this totally would work, or other type of crunchy food, but I'm going to try it without, obviously. What's up, Doc? That's kind of about all I got on that one. But like I used to actually do a lot with Bugs, but I have not done Bugs in years. I don't even remember the last time I actually seen a Looney Tune cartoon. That's how sad it feels nowadays. A lot of kids nowadays don't even know what the hell Looney Tunes is. That's not cool. Yoda. I can do Yoda. It's funny though, if you do Yoda just right, it almost sounds like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, which I can do Stitch, but Yoda, let's see, I haven't done Yoda in a while. Ooh, the Force is strong with this one. It's Yoda. Also forgot about Porky Pig, that's probably my best one aside Hank Hill. Porky. That's all, folks. That would be hard to do. Not too many people know about Barney the Dinosaur. I used to love Barney the Dinosaur, dude. I had like it. Literally, my mom, if she was here, could literally tell you I had everything Barney in my bedroom. Barney sheets, Barney pillow, Barney pajamas, Barney blanket, Barney curtains, Barney floor, Barney carpet, Barney this. I mean, Barney shampoo. Like, dude, it was bad. My mom went like and barnified me for like 4 years until Power Rangers came out, and then it was Power Rangers, but which I'm okay with that until she took all my action figures away and made me sell them in a yard sale, and then realized that 25 years later they are worth a shit ton of money. It's like, damn it. Pinocchio. Pinocchio would be hard. I'm a real boy. Barney is the American icon, exactly. Barney is just a fuck Barney the big purple cunt. That explains a lot, says Chuck. Yeah, baby, I don't know. Oh, I love you. You love me. Why the hell do I sound like Goofy? I just realized I was trying to do that. I sound like Goofy.
I'm sure everyone has been anticipating this one.
I know all the words to the song. Over 20-some years later, and I still know the name
Ciampa's already one tough
of the
individual
song.
on his good days. When he lets
I
himself
love
into those
you.
dark, rage-filled
You
corners of his
love
mind,
me.
he becomes
We're a
truly
happy
intimidating foe. I know we're all
family.
curious to see what Ciampa has in store for
Oh god,
us
I hated
tonight.
Teletubbies. Good God, no.
Trouble, look no further than this man. Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Rise is okay. I am Marty the Dinosaur, and I am going to come and make you happy and give you a big old hug.
He torqued the indie scene and made a name for himself as a
I don't know, that was the best Marty I could do anyway. My voice is like kind of Drake and Josh. Song gets stuck in my head. Actually, I had that on my phone somewhere. That's actually not a bad song. Now that I think of it, Barney did sound like Goofy. Right? Oh, that's alright. Not too many people know that Elmo was also the voice of the baby dinosaur on the show Dinosaurs. Not the mama!
What rage from Ciampa being shown.
That is the exact same actor and same voice that did Elmo on Sesame Street. A lot of people don't know that. Bananas in Pajamas, dude. I used to watch the shit out of that show. Oh, man. So, okay, now you guys are going back to my early childhood, which I haven't talked about that in a long time. But Bananas in Pajamas, Chasing Teddy Bears. I think I heard of that one. Now that was a show I missed, right? Although I didn't see the last episode, but kind of glad I didn't. Rugrats. See, okay, Rugrats for me was more like in my like 10 year to like 10 to 15 years. Oh shit, I just realized I'm supposed to be playing this. I was wondering why Swerve's getting his ass kicked. Oops. My bad.
He's on his heels a bit now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I totally forgot about that. I got carried away with what's going on in chat and just realized, oh yeah, I have to play this, don't I? Oops. Dinosaurs had a pretty dark ending. You know, I never actually saw the ending. That is something I've been needing to do on Disney Plus because I know they have all 4 or 5 seasons. So I watched all of season 1. I gotta finish it. Of course, I started watching that, and then I got into watching Boy Meets World, and yeah. Oh God, Care Bears. I never watched Care Bears. I thought that was a girl's show. I don't know why. Just kind of like My Little Pony, you know. I don't know if any boy actually ever watched an episode of My Little Pony. I would always see the previews. I'm just glad I never was forced to watch that. Smurfs was good. I like Smurfs. And yes, I'm still trying to pay attention to the chat as well as play this match. I'm multitasking. Damn it! I need a freaking reversal is what I need, and I know he doesn't have any right now. Ah, there we go.
Not so fast.
So I liked Looney Tunes, but you guys remember they had a knockoff of that? It was Tiny Toons, Tiny Toon Adventures. Tiny Toons was great. It was like Looney Tunes, but as like kids. It was so cool. And then they were supposed to go to Tiny Toon or Looney Tune University or something like that, and like all their teachers were the original Looney Tunes. I always thought that show was so dope. DuckTales, yes, DuckTales was good. If there's something, DuckTales. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking Chip and Dale. DuckTales was good too. DuckTales. DuckTales. Don't judge me. I have the song on my phone, but I don't know the lyrics. Okay. But Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. I'm so glad they made that into a movie. That movie was actually pretty damn funny. I actually really enjoyed the storyline behind that movie. Yeah, Rescue Rangers. Yup. DuckTales was, oh God, early 90s. I do believe. So you guys gotta remember, I was born January 13th, 1990. So
Not so fast.
I literally grew up with the entire 90s and 2000s. Those were my favorite TV shows. And obviously, I grew up with some of the stuff in the late 80s too. So YouTube copyright him from the torture of these songs. Oh, come on, Raz. It's not that bad.
Caught with a reversal.
Ah, damn it. I was trying to reverse that and I couldn't.
And this is what we expected from someone.
God damn it. Dude, that timer thing. I hate the fact that it moves. Because 90% of the time I can usually get it. But when it goes from like small to big to small to big to big to small, it's like, God damn it. It fucks with my eyeballs. But oh well. Spielberg did Tiny Toons. It was genius. That's kind of where some of my wrestling characters are like. Buster was like Bugs Jr., right? Yeah.
Maybe you should have taken a...
I'm sorry, Chuck. I didn't mean to lose. Like I said, I totally forgot I was playing that match there at the beginning, so that's part of it. That's my bad. My bad. I'll take the blame for that one. Still got a 3-star match out of it, though. Yeah, they had Buster. Remember the like little version of the Tasmanian Devil? That was funny. I can't remember his, and then like the little Daffy Duck. Dude. Ciampa didn't attack him. Who is this? And what did he do to the real Ciampa, right? Alright, now I'm not playing this one, but it's Hit Row versus Lashley and Nikita Lyons. Let's see how this works. I have not seen B-Fab in action yet, so I was kind of curious to see how she does against Nikita Lyons. And I'm sorry, but Ashanti the Adonis is going to get absolutely destroyed by Bobby Lashley. Like, I'm 80% sure that he's going to get squashed. And Nikita is probably going to squash B-Fab, but I don't know. We'll see. Should be good. Dizzy Devil, Plucky Duck. Oh, yeah, Dizzy Devil, Plucky Ducky. Water go down the hole. What was the girl's rabbit's name? There was Buster and Babs. Oh, that's right. It was Babs. Babs Bunny. Buster and Babs. Early 2000s was my time. I miss the old box TV and VHS players. I miss the old box TVs. I do not miss the old VHS players. Those things would eat my tapes, dude. Like, I used to... Of course, I think it's because I played my tapes to death, but... Kind of like I play my DVDs still to death. Not so much anymore because I got, like, Hulu, Netflix, and all that, but... I still own, and I still buy... thousands upon thousands of DVDs, like... every month, so... Captain Kangaroo. My mom actually grew up watching Captain Kangaroo, believe it or not. And I never actually watched it, but I have seen a couple episodes that I found on YouTube one time of Captain Kangaroo. That actually was a pretty popular show. And I've talked about this before, and I like talking about this kind of stuff. I like having the open forums like this where we can just chill and talk. The horse would drop the ping pong balls on his head. I actually think I might have seen that episode a couple of times.
On the way to the ring.
I am so excited to see these two work together. Two of my absolute favorites are teaming up.
Yeah, the WWE fans going crazy.
Alright, Jasmine, you can't be up on my face, girl. Keep bumping into my microphone, dog. Anyway, so another show, piggybacking off of the Captain Kangaroo thing a little bit. So, and I've talked about this before. You guys ever recall the original Thomas the Tank Engine? Without cheating, does anybody know what that show was called before it became Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends? A lot of y'all probably don't. I do because I grew up with it, and I actually still have my Thomas the Tank Engine toys. The metal ones, not the plastic ones that they sell now in the stores. The metal cars. They were all metal, painted. They were dope. I actually still have those. From when I was really, really little.
Always good.
Lamb Chop. I remember watching Lamb Chop with the redheaded lady that looked like Reba McEntire. And at the end of the show, they always played, "This is a song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend." Yeah, I remember that. I used to love Lamb Chop. Mr. Green Jeans. Gee, I wonder how they come up with that name. I don't remember Mr. Green Jeans. But I mean, it sounds familiar, but... Thomas, then when I was little. So JR remembers. Edward the Blue Engine or something like that. Yep. Well... Thomas was blue. Edward... No, Edward was red. Percy was green. Gordon was, I believe, blue or gray. Oh, he was a sidekick to Captain Kicker. Okay, yeah, see, so I don't remember much of that. But anyway, the original Thomas the Tank Engine was was called Shining Time Station. Mr. McFeely. Oh, jeez. But Shining Time Station. I actually still remember the song. You know, like I said, I talked about this before with Shining Time Station. You know, it was cool. They had a guy named Schemer who reminded me of Pee Wee Herman. They had the Annie, I think, was the ticket taker lady, and then she would always have her nieces and nephews there. And then Mr. Conductor was this little tiny magical genie that lived inside the paintings of the wall. Yeah, Thomas, Edward, and Gordon are all blue. Thank you, JR. Yeah, you're right. That's right. You remember Diesel? Diesel, the black train? Because remember, all of them were steam trains, right? And then when they introduced Diesel, he was the first diesel-powered train. I remember that. George Carlin, right? Then Ringo Starr. I kind of remember Ringo Starr being in it, but I definitely... Yeah, George Carlin was the original Mr. Conductor. Yes, you are right. Thank you, Hooks. I'm glad anybody actually remembered that. I totally forgot about Ringo Starr taking over after George Carlin kind of got fired from that role. I don't remember why he did, but yeah, Ringo as conductor. Yep. I don't remember who the Native American guy was, but I remember. I was like, "Hey, Joker, welcome in." Remember he was like the engineer and mechanic that worked on the trains. He was that kind of guy. He was the midsection. You were born in 06. Yeah, this is way before your time, man. Way before your time. It's okay, though, man. That's what YouTube's for. If you don't know what we're talking about, type it in, and I'm sure shit you will find some of these old shows. Like Shining Time Station. If you type in Shining Time Station / Thomas the Tank Engine, you'll probably find it, because I actually went back and found some of the old Shining Time Station stuff. Like full episodes. You know, and those were really cool. Like, I learned a lot from those shows. I never was a fan, really, of Sesame Street. I would watch it if it was on, but I never really liked it. I never really was a fan of Mr. Rogers, even though it was okay. I don't know, creepy guy in a sweater, and he just kind of talked all monotone. It was kind of annoying. Yep, Thomas the Train, yep. That's what we were talking about there for a minute. Alright, here we go. We got B-Fab and Nikita Lyons going at it. Again, I'm not trying to take away from the stream itself. It's just, I like having nights like this where I can just kick back, relax with you guys, and just take a stroll down memory lane a little bit. Chuck was born in 71. So Chuck, yeah, you definitely grew up. You grew up around the same time my mom did. My mom was born in 68. So you definitely grew up around the same time my mom did watching some of these shows. I saw a couple times from my mom showing me, right? Elmo's World. Like I said, I never watched Elmo's World. My brother did, which is funny because he actually hated the Tickle Me Elmo doll. Like, he was legit scared of the Tickle Me Elmo doll. We bought him one, and he literally freaked the out, dude. Like, it was... Of course, that didn't help. I think that, like, the first night we gave it to him, or the first day, he left... It was not supposed to be on, right? Like, we turned it off, and we stuck it in the toy box, and all I remember in the next room is hearing... I'm like, what the fuck? I go in there, and sure enough, Tickle Me Elmo is turned on, even though the switch was off. And I'm like, what the... Right? I agree, that Nikita Lyons looks dope. She really does. Like, whoever made her definitely spent a lot of time. Mr. Rogers was to get your kids to nap. Yeah, by that time. Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? Elmo is and will always be creepy. Well, yeah, especially when you realize he was the same voice of not the mama. Come on, just one time can you say Dada? And then he would try to do it, and then he's like, hey honey, he said it. Come on, say it for daddy. Not the mama. Not the mama, not the mama, not the mama. Not the mama. If you say not the mama one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to throw you across the room. Okay. Not the mama. Okay, that's it. You asked for it.
And that's what we call the tree of war.
Iconic scene in that series. Oh, God. You hated dinosaurs? Really? Oh, man. My dad reminded me of the dad dinosaur. Like, no joke. The flannel shirts. And just kind of, you know, and my dad worked at the paper mill. You know, so I don't know, man. It kind of reminded me of that, I guess. Look, someone said that exact fucking thing just a few hours ago in a pay-per-view league I'm in. Oh, geez. How about all those times he hit him over the head with the frying pan? I know, right? Talk about elderly abuse. Dinosaurs was hard to watch, but I love Jim Henson's puppets. Yeah, dinosaurs, like, they did a lot of adult topics for a show that was supposed to be kind of directed towards kids. It was like Family Guy before Family Guy, you know. It was like, do you let your kids watch it? Do you not? Because it's, you know, wasn't a cartoon, but it was puppets. Like Joker, yeah, brought up Looney Tunes. Yep. I guess we'll talk about Looney Tunes for just a minute. Okay, Joker, that's awesome. They like good movies, right? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna ask a question. So, anybody that actually watched Looney Tunes growing up, what was your favorite Looney Tune cartoon? Not character, cartoon. Like, if there was one episode of Looney Tunes that stood out to you as a kid, what was it? I know I have one, and it was one of my very first Bugs Bunny cartoons I saw, and it was him and the flying dog, and they were in the airplane, and the dog absolutely hated Bugs Bunny, right? But Bugs Bunny would just not leave him alone. And I just remember the dog going up, and he's trying to capture him, and the airplane's going up, and they're getting ready to die, and because the plane's like spinning out of control back to Earth, right? And I just remember this iconic scene of the dog, you know, he's just like all confused, and he asks Bugs, he goes, which way did it go, George? Which way did it go? And Bugs goes, that way, Doc. And next thing you know, oh, thank you very much, George. Oh, thank you very much. And just, that always stood with me, because I'm like, every time somebody acts stupid, even in real life now, I go up to him and I go, which way did it go, George? You know, it's just, you gotta give them that voice, that look of just like, are you really that dumb? Yes, sometimes people are, and it's okay. But they creeped me out, especially the baby. You're actually bringing back nightmares with that voice. Okay. I can't remember any of them at the moment. I probably will remember them in like 5 hours. Nah, you're fine, you're fine. I always laughed at the one with Bugs and Daffy hunted by Elmer. Rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck. Yeah, I remember that one. I like the episode of Daffy as Super Duck. Everything he did backfired. Yeah, I remember that. I think one of the favorite iconic moments of Bugs Bunny was when he would always dress up as a woman. And people would fall for it. like he was cross-dressing before it was a thing, you know? Like, it was just so funny. And I think that's why now Looney Tunes is so... It's not the same. one, the animation's not the same because now it's all computerized. It's not hand-drawn like it used to be. The other thing is, too, is they've already cancel cultured freaking Pepe Le Pew, which was the dumbest thing they ever did, but whatever. And then, you know, they took Yosemite Sam's guns away from him. How can you have Yosemite Sam without his guns? Like, that just doesn't... Or Elmer Fudd without his shotgun. It's like, alright, whatever. Just ruin Looney Tunes for us. I always felt bad for Wile E. the Coyote. Seriously, everything he used always felt... That was the point. He was supposed to learn not to use Acme products. Because they never worked. Daffy is your favorite Looney Tunes character. I like Daffy. God, who was my favorite? Like, if I had to choose a character...
You still do a lot of damage, though.
Count of 8. Count of 9. I think I might get a double count out here, guys. Oh, wait. No. No. Referees. Now that's it. B-Fab just gave up. Nikita Lyons and Bobby Lashley.
Here are your winners.
They had a great team.
Nikita and Bobby Lashley.
And they were not able to beat the refs.
When Bugs was Barber of Seville with Elmer and shaves him and shit, bust him up. Yeah, I remember that. Scooby-Doo and Looney Tunes were my all-time favorite cartoons. Oh, yeah. Mine was Taz. God, let's see. It's a toss-up, man. Like, I was always a Bugs Bunny fan, but there was also times where it was like, you couldn't knock Daffy Duck. Like, Daffy was cool. Porky Pig was alright. Foghorn Leghorn, oh my god. I loved Foghorn Leghorn. Now I reckon, boy. It's hard to do his voice, but like if you could pull it off. I say, boy, you need to stop messing with that dog here. I'm a chicken hawk. Oh, son, you a rooster. We're gonna make you into a rooster. Now Cat Dog. Okay, Cat Dog, we're talking like late 90s, early 2000s, right? Oh, okay. Here's one voice from Cat Dog that I know for a fact. Those of you that have watched it will know exactly who I'm talking about. Well, I'll do it here in a minute. But I'm going to ask you guys first because we got 2 matches here. And then we might actually have time to do more after this. All right, so Pete, we got Brawling Brutes versus Malik Blade and Idris Anafe. Right, Raz, Taz. Yeah, there you go. But I'll talk about Cat Dogs here in just a minute because I actually got a voice that I know I can pull off. And I've been practicing it for a lot. Joker says skip. All right, we're going to skip. Pete Dunne and Ridge. All right. And we're going to go ahead and watch the main event because, you know, why not? Peyton's in it, so let's do it. All right, so if you watch Cat Dog, you'll recognize this voice right off the bat. Let's see if I can do it. Cat Dog. Yeah, it's Cat Dog. What you doing over there? It's funny I do that, and the only reason why that voice came back to me is because my dog is kind of fat and chunky. So just one night, like a couple months ago, for some reason, I just go, fat dog, and then also I'm like, oh yeah, I sounds like that green guy, that little green mouse that lived in their house. I was like, yeah, Cat Dog, what are you doing over here? You know, it's just kind of that voice, you know? It just kind of sticks with you. Peyton easy W if she loses is rigged. Well, here's the thing, Raz. You actually got 2 people you could root for. Persia Parada is from Australia, and Peyton Royce. But I still would go with Peyton first, but that's just me. The Looney Tunes show was my favorite. Winslow. Yeah, I think it was Winslow. Yeah, my name's Winslow. What's it to you, Cat Dog? I remember that voice. I didn't even know. Did you know that was also the voice of Screech? Screech on the show Doug.
Making her way to the ring.
Yo, Doug, what you gonna do? You want a piece of this? Come on, Skeeter. Anybody remember Daffy dying and floating to heaven on top of Bugs? Yes, that ending was so dark. I remember that. Oh my god, I remember that voice. I didn't even know what you were on about until I did it. Winslow T. Oldfield. Oh, Oddfellow, yep. My name is Winslow T. Oddfellow. What's it to you, boys? I'm fine if Persia wins, but I need a Peyton fan for too long. Right? Or have you been a Peyton? I've been Peyton fans, like I said, since like NXT, man. Like,
Byron, it just became iconic.
And her opponents.
and I'm sorry, there's just something about that whole like hip sway thing that's just kind of cool, you know. You just can't help it. Peyton, we want you back.
Women's tag competitors trying to break out as a
Hey, they brought back Emma, so, you know, we're getting there.
She's tired of sitting and waiting for her spot.
All right, Joker says Peyton for the win. Heck yeah. Let's not forget, on my show here in Universe, she is former Mrs. Money in the Bank. Now, granted, she cashed in on Ronda Rousey and lost. She cashed in against Ronda and Liv Morgan, and she lost it. But that's okay. She's still a hell of a talent, and I really hope that she does well. Damn, only since NXT you choke. Well, I didn't know her before then. I know she was on the Independents a little bit in Australia, but that wasn't very long. Peyton has star quality, it factor, or whatever. Exactly. She's got the it factor. Definitely. It's not just the looks. Like, you know, like I said, in ring, on the mic, she oozes charisma. There you go. Chuck says Peyton. All right, Peyton has. Okay. If Peyton comes back with Billy, they should be the single stars. I kind of agree with that. I really think they should do their own thing. This is one that they need to bring back. Persia Piranha. I mean, you got Indy Hartwell from Australia already. Bring back her best friend, Persia Piranha. The other one I'm waiting for them to bring back soon, and I know that Triple H is going to do it because it was one of his favorites, Tegan Knox. I have a feeling here pretty soon WWE's women's roster is going to be absolutely epic. Just wait and see. I have that gut feeling that we're going to get a lot of these old stars back that we like. So that's just me. She's been back. No, Persia's not on there. Indy's on there. Persia is not.
This is a no disqualification match.
They'll bring back Sasha soon. Like I said, we were talking about that earlier. I think before you got here, ELW, we were talking about the fact of Sasha probably being like one of those things for War Games or showing up at War Games at some point. There is rumors of that because it is going to be held in her hometown of Boston. Kind of makes sense. That's like I also see John Cena showing up in Boston. Think about it. You know, it's not far from West Newbury. So there you go. Her in NXT and knew she would make it. I wanted Iconics as a team. They won the belts at WrestleMania. That's history. Exactly. And they also defended their titles as champions in Sydney. I think it was Sydney is where they did Super Show. WWE Super Show. I remember that. They actually did that. That was the first time WWE had did a pay-per-view in Australia. I remember that. That was, and they won in their home country. Like that was no pun intended, iconic. That was cool. Yeah, Tamina's back. Yeah, Tamina is back. Yeah. Granted, she got chopped out, but still. But Tegan Knox, I would like to see come back. Melbourne, no Sydney. Was it in Melbourne? A lot of people are coming back. Right? I hope Bronson Reed comes back. I know right now he's in New Japan, but I don't know. We'll just have to see it. Like, there's a lot of people coming back. With that, though, that also hinders some of the talent that's been there for a while. So it's like, you know, what is Triple H going to do? Are we going to, you know, are we going to make SmackDown 3 hours? I still say NXT should be 3 hours. That's just my opinion. They have enough talent. There's no reason why they couldn't.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
All right, Chuck. Yeah, I probably might call it a night myself after this match. So what we'll do is we'll save the pay-per-view payback for episode 20. I think that'll be a cool way to do episode 20 is we'll start off with payback. Kairi Sane, yes, I would love for Kairi Sane to come back. Definitely. But again, have a good night, Chuck. Glad to have you here, man. It was nice to reminisce about the old times, man. Growing up and stuff. That was cool. I love doing that with you guys. Makes me feel like I'm not really that old if people I talk to know what I'm talking about. Kairi would definitely be a pleasant surprise. I agree with you. Is Showdown at Melbourne? No, they did a WWE Super Show or Superstar Showdown or something like that. God, I can't remember. It was a few years ago. The Iconics were a big part of that. I think it was because the Iconics won the titles at WrestleMania, and I think they ended up defending them in Australia, but I can't remember exactly where. It's on the network or Peacock for those of you that like us that have to live in the U.S. and deal with Peacock, but. Super Showdown. Yeah, it was in Melbourne. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was in Sydney, but.
All measured up. Drop kick to the spine.
Oh, did you guys hear that they're going to have a, or that they did have tryouts in Nigeria or in South Africa? Like they're having WWE tryouts. Omos, Apollo, and a few others were over there in Africa a couple weeks ago. They were doing WWE tryouts. I'm like, that's interesting. Which is something they wanted to try to do in like Mexico and India and a few others. I think it's because they really want to expand the NXT thing. I'm still waiting for next year. I think it's like January or February. They're supposed to launch the return of NXT UK, but call it NXT Europe. I really hope that that takes off because there is a lot of potential there. And there's a lot of good stars that NXT had that hopefully come back. If they're smart, they will wait and not sign contracts with like AEW or Impact so they can come back and build that brand. Did I watch NXT yesterday? No, I have not. I will be watching that probably after tonight's stream. I do know some of what happened, yes. Don't get me wrong. But to actually watch it, no, I have not. And I will probably be doing that tonight because I really want to watch that last woman standing match and a few other segments that caught my eye. Natalya could steal this though, and that would suck. Raz would kill me, but it wouldn't be my fault. Come on, Persia. Damn it! Right as I say it, too. Damn it! Peyton was out, man. There's nothing poor Peyton could do. Damn, Natalya got a surprising victory. I'm not going to lie. I did not expect her to win this. But I guess she's the GOAT for a reason. The last woman standing was crazy. That's what I heard. Raz. Anyway, my big pitch to WWE is to replace Level Up with an all-girls show with no brands and only review girl stuff. They could film matches before. I think if they did a girl show, you know, kind of like what I do, is I think that if they're going to do that, they should not use the current girls that they're using on NXT. They should use girls that don't have a storyline on the main roster and that are up-and-comers in NXT. I mean, don't get me wrong, they always have a girls match on Level Up most of the time, but they have so much talent down there that they could totally do so much more with that. Taylor, why do you keep rigging it? I tried. I'm not trying to do that at all, but okay. Wish they'd do a pay-per-view in Japan. I watched New Japan, and their matches are really good, right? Alright, so we're not going to play Payback, but we all know that obviously next time I start this up, the matches are probably not going to be the same as what you're looking at right now. But hypothetically, let's see what they want us to do. So it'd be Ricochet and Braun Breaker, Natalya versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Yeah, I forgot. Wait, when the hell did Bayley become the champ? I'm going to have to check. I don't remember Bayley becoming the champion, but okay. Kalisto to take on Akira Tozawa for the hardcore title. Whoa, my chat's going. I wish there were more shows with an all-women's brand, right? Young girls versus veterans like Natty. There you go. Total Divas is coming back. Is it? If it does, they need to change the name of it because they're not Divas anymore. Anyway, Cameron Grimes versus Ali for the Intercontinental title. Roderick Strong versus Ciampa. Ivar and Eric versus Humberto and Angel, the champions. Tag team match. Jeff versus Ziggler. Okay. Triple threat. Damian Santos and MVP for the U.S. title. Sasha versus Rhea. No holds barred for the Raw Women's title. Okay. Ridge Holland and Pete Dunne versus Julius and Brutus Creed for the SmackDown tag team titles. Cesaro versus Styles. Bobby versus Sheamus for the Universal title. I like Total Divas. Granted, I usually muted it, and I just watched it. There you go. I didn't care what they were saying. I was just watching it. I'm a guy, so what do you expect? Anyway. John Cena versus McIntyre. I'm just being honest. Big E versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight title. No holds barred. Okay, it's not a bad pay-per-view. There are some matches that would probably be kind of sucky, but that's not bad. Like I say, knowing my luck, that'll probably change the next time we play it. But I have got to figure out why the hell Bayley apparently is SmackDown champion. I don't remember her. Except Creed Brothers, don't care for them. Creed Brothers are okay. They're not the greatest, I agree, but they're okay. Alright, so our NXT champion Samoa Joe, NXT Cruiserweights Wes Lee, European Odyssey. For the women only WWE Evolution. I know, and they really should have kept doing that, but that's just me. Karrion Kross, Damien, Feroz Leon, Mandy, of course, Mustache, Raquel and Aaliyah. We don't have a women's European champion yet. We're not using this title right now because we're using a different one instead. So that's a backup. Hardcore, SmackDown, women's. So Raw, Intercontinental. Yeah, Bayley is my SmackDown Women's Champion. Okay, I gotta look at that. Because I don't remember her being the champion. I'm like, did I miss something? Wait, hold on. I don't want to change who is the champion. I wanted to see who has been the champion. How do I do that? Oh, stats. There we go. Oh, yeah, I guess she did. Yeah, she beat Ronda. Okay. That's weird. It didn't have Liv Morgan on there. But it was supposed to be Liv Morgan. So this is all fucked up. Because it's supposed to be Liv Morgan, Cora Jade, and then Liv again, Cora Jade, Ronda, and then Bayley. So this is all messed up. Yeah, this is... even this is messed up. 6 days as champion, 14 days as Bayley, 56 for Ronda. I wonder how that... Bayley won it on the last... Did she? See, I totally forgot about that. I told you guys, sometimes my brain, man, I tell you. Becky, Bianca, Rhea. Now that one's accurate. That one actually stayed the way it's supposed to. Rhea's had it for 47 days, Bianca at 29. I'm actually kind of curious about some of these. So, sorry, guys. Before we end the show, I'm kind of going to look at some of these because I know a lot of these are wrong. She made Ronda Rousey tap out. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. Now I remember. So Nakamura, Walter, Kyle, and Ali. Yeah, that's correct. 35. 6 days for Walter. Yeah, Walter had it for 6 days. Oh, jeez. Let's take a look at the women's tag titles. Natalya and Tamina. Aaliyah and Raquel. Okay. 76 did. Damn, they've been champions for quite a long time. Of course, you gotta remember that's in-game. Like, out of game, obviously, it hasn't really been that long. But this is the one that intrigues me, the NXT. She's the only one that's held the damn belt since I made the belt. 76 days as NXT champion. Not bad. That's right, I gotta remember these are all custom belts. How the hell did Sloane Jacobs have the... That's a glitch. Because Sloane Jacobs isn't even on my game anymore. We got a mod in the house. Thank you. Anyway, so Damian Priest was the original, and then Austin Theory, Santos. Oh, it's because Sloane Jacobs isn't supposed to be there. It's supposed to be Ezekiel, but we don't have Ezekiel anymore. But I don't have Sloane Jacobs here anymore either, I don't think. I'll have to take a look at that. If that's the case, she needs to be replaced with Ava Rain. I gotta get Ava Rain. Be gone, thoughts. Right? Alright, let me check this. So, it said Sloane Jacobs, right? Yeah, that's why. I need to get rid of Sloane. Because she's no longer employed by WWE. She got fired 2 weeks ago. Or let go. So I gotta replace her with, Ava Rain. We still got Soruka, Solo Sikoa, Tai Conti. Oh, I know it doesn't work in WWE, but I don't care. I'm a big Tai Conti fan, so y'all can bite me, okay? There you go. Scarlet. Yeah, I know. I went with that image. Oh, well. Sarah Logan. Which is funny, because now she doesn't even look like that. I'm going to have to try to see if I can find an updated Sarah Logan, but... if not, I'll take that. Roxanne Perez. Okay, so you guys were talking about the lady that comes out with the, this is what you were talking about earlier. One of y'all. I think it was Chuck or somebody. Wendy Chu. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I have to change it to Ty Mello. That's right. She's no longer Ty Conti. So stupid. Zaya Brookside. This is one that I can't wait. That's why when they make NXT Europe, I really hope that they bring her back. I'm not mad about the Scarlet picture either, but some people were. I guess. But whatever. Alina Vega. Zoe Stark. Oh, okay, you're all wondering who Top Dollar was. That's Top Dollar. Right, Wendy Chu is funny, just the gimmick is annoying. But that's Top Dollar right there. From Hit Row. You got Trick from NXT. Valentina with her humongous render. It's Veer Mahan, he's coming. Von Wagner. This is one of my favorites right here. Tony D. Yo, it's Tony D'Angelo. Tiffany Stratton, who no longer looks like that because she's had a breast implant. Yeah, Big Boy is Top Dollar. That's right. Tiffany Stratton got a boob job. That's why she's been out of NXT for a while. But she's supposed to be coming back soon. Name does not work for him at all. Exactly, Top Dollar. Because he always goes, who's hotter than Top Dollar? Not Nada. And I'm like, okay, first off, speak into English, please. But that's just me. James Drake and Zach Gibson have new names. Yeah, I know they do. But I'll change that eventually. But they're not going to look the same either, though. That's the problem. Solo Sikoa, Shanky, you know, Roxanne Perez. Pop Rocks. I love her finisher. Pop Rocks. Ridge Holland, Reggie. Tiffany plus implants equals money. Exactly, and that's why they did it. She is the blonde bombshell Barbie doll. That is exactly what her gimmick is supposed to be. Who's hotter than Top Dollar? Right? Quincy Elliott. Okay, this character... this character is like if you took Goldust and Velveteen Dream and Viscera, smashed them all together, and this is what you get. He is... he's actually gay or bi, one of the two. I think he's both. But anyway, and I'm not against that. I'm not saying... but the way that they make him forcefully use that as part of his gimmick, sucks. Because it's like, the guy is great. The guy, you know, he's very flamboyant. He's a great wrestler, whatever. But why piggyback off the fact that he is what he is? You know, that kind of sucks. But Quincy Elliott, he is known as the Super Diva. He looks like the ultimate pedal. Yeah, that's just one of his gears. You should see his other one. It is... Actually, let's see. I think I have his other gear. No, well, it's still going to be the same image, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I would have to show you. Right, no, you're not bugging me about it. I'm just saying. Persia Parada, of course. Or Steph D-Lander is actually what her real name is. You got Paige, Odyssey, who unfortunately they took Odyssey's head and put him on Mark Henry's body, and I didn't know that until it was too late, but whatever. You know, you got Nikita Lyons, of course. She's really cool. I like Nikita Lyons. Nash Carter I kept because of MSK, but Meiko Satomura is cool. She's OG, man. I remember her in WCW back in the day. Maxine Dupree. Oh, I'm trying to remember what her other name was in NXT. It wasn't Maxine Dupree. It was... Oh, God, I can't remember now. But she was cool back in NXT for a while, too. She used to accompany Von Wagner for a while. Mark Coffey. Malik Blade. Madcap Moss, of course. Flash Legend with her humongous photo. She's annoying. Former NBA or WNBA player. She's annoying. Kit Wilson. Pretty Deadly. These guys are hilarious. Kiana James, who's trying to be like a genius. Comes out with like a schoolgirl kind of outfit. She's kind of different. Kaden Carter's pretty cool. She's not bad. Karen Cross, we all know. Julius. You know, Josh Briggs. Country Boy. Joe Gacy. I still say that he needs to be a part of that Bray Wyatt faction, man. Like, my dream match would be to see Joe Gacy and Bray Wyatt. Just the, like, promos that they could have against each other, I think would be pretty damn cool to see. If they did it right. And they let Bray and him work together, I think that would be really dope at some point. James Drake is Jagger Reed. Zach Gibson is Rip Fowler. Okay, thank you, Joker. Yeah, I always forget what their names are. So I've seen that guy wrestle, and I don't think he's ready for TV. He can't just say Dusty or Foley and not be super killed. Fat guys have to, right? Joe Gacy, right? Joe Coffey. Jenny. Believe it or not, and a lot of people don't know this, Jenny is actually the girlfriend or wife of Walter. That is Walter's wife. Or girlfriend, one of the two. I found out a while back ago. I did not know that. Did not know that for the longest time. I'm like, oh, okay. Did not know that. James Drake, of course, you just talked about. Now known as Jagger Reed. JC Jane. Very underrated talent right there, JC Jane. Ivy Nile. That is one that I really like, too. She was on that show that The Rock was on. She was the first woman to win it. It was like it was like American Gladiator or something. She was the first woman to win it. She was on there. Isla Dawn, she's the one that debuted last night on NXT at the end of the show. She is the White Witch, Isla Dawn. She was also a big part of NXT UK. Ika Manjiro from Jack and Time, of course. Grayson Waller, who, no offense to Raz, I love you, buddy, but in this picture, for some reason, Grayson Waller looks like an Australian Vanilla Ice. I feel bad for the guy. I mean, I like him. I think he's really talented, but I don't know. Gigi. Gotta love Gigi. Ninja Warrior. No, it wasn't Ninja Warrior. Ninja Warrior was, we'll talk about her in a minute. That was Katana Chance, or Casey Catanzaro. Right? But Gigi Dolan, the Fiend, which eventually I'll be getting an updated one, so he won't be the Fiend anymore. But I do have that version. Fallon Henley, she's really cool. I like her. Eva Marie. Emma, which it really sucks that she didn't come back as Tennille Dashwood, but whatever. Obviously, they tried to reestablish her with her old gimmick. She was on Ninja Warrior 2? Was she? I don't remember that. Elton Prince. Electra Lopez. Idris Anafe. Duke Hudson. I really wish I could find a better photo of him, though. Damon Kemp, who was a part of Diamond Mine for a while. Dakota Kai, because I have an alternate version of Dakota there. So that's why she's here. Cora Jade. Like I said, I like this Cora a lot better than I like Skateboard Cora. Not that Skateboard Cora wasn't bad, but it's just still. Cody Rhodes. Chelsea Green. I like Chelsea. She's cool. Carmelo Hayes. Brutus. Brooks Jensen. Brooks Jensen is actually pretty cool too. Okay, so you guys remember a while back I told you that Tony D'Angelo was the son of that one dude from FBI. I was wrong when I looked that up. It's actually him. Brooks Jensen is the son of Big Vito in FBI, the full-blooded Italians back in the day. Yeah, I don't know if Damon Kemp will make it either. They're going to have to do something with that character. Bronson Reed, that's one guy I would love to see back. Braun Breaker. And I would love to see her come back, because she's good friends with Tegan, Scarlett, and Shotzi. She actually lives with Shotzi. But Brandy Lauren would be great to come back. Granted, she would probably... I mean, she works out a lot, but I don't know. I would love to see Brandy Lauren back. Blair Davenport, they brought her in for a little bit. When they did the whole Mandy Rose, Meiko Satomura thing. I would love to see Blair Davenport back. This is my alternate version of Becky Lynch. Big Time Bex. Kind of looks like that. You got B-Fab from Hit Row. Ashanti the Adonis from Hit Row. Ariana Grace, which is actually Santino Marella's daughter. Believe it or not. Yeah, Casey Catanzaro was on Ninja Warrior. Yes. She was the first woman to complete the entire course. Andre Chase. Amel, she was the French girl from NXT UK. She's really cool. Aaliyah. Y'all know who... You know what I found out? Okay, so Aaliyah lives in Toronto or wherever, right? I did not know she was the first Iraqi woman to be signed by WWE. She's actually from Iraq, but lives in Canada. I did not know that. And she actually admitted to it or said something about it the other day on her Twitter. That she goes, I am proud to be of Iraqi descent and live and be Canadian, but work in America. I did not know that she was Iraqi. That's kind of cool. So she is already making history, and she holds the record for the shortest match ever at 317 or whatever it is. Bitch Fabulous, yeah, there you go. Alba Fire, of course, we all know that's Kaylee Ray. So yeah, there you go. Let's see what rivalries we got going here, because I'm just curious. So Santos and Priest, Walter and Lesnar, Hardy and Orton. We had a whole bunch up here, and I don't know. Oh, because after we did the draft again, that's right. Alright, so we got Matthews and Gable, Solo and Andre. We don't have any on SmackDown apparently yet. These are some of the old ones we had. See? We did have Cora and Liv. I knew we did. Ilya and Walter. Cesaro and Cody. Dominic and Orton. Ciampa and Lashley. These two went for a while, and so did this one. It's funny how a lot of people don't remember the Undertaker-Finn Balor rivalry at the beginning of the bit, like episode 1 and 2. And my things are repeating themselves, but that's okay. I'm just about done anyway. I want to see if any more new tag teams have been made. I'm just curious. Creed Brothers. Damage Control. I hate that her image is so big, but it looks funny. Gallus, Grizzled Young Veterans. Thanks, Joker. Heavy Machinery. Hit Row. Imperium. Judgment Day. Oh, yeah. I have Dominic, by the way. Yeah, see, Casey. So, Casey on the left, she was the first woman to complete the American Ninja Warrior course. Now she goes by Katana Chance, but still. Lucha House Party. Mustache Mountain Pretty Deadly. Raquel and Aaliyah. Ravishing Glow. I kind of miss Lana, to be honest. No, that's just me. Street Profits. I was always a Lana fan. Team Happy Corbin. Yeah, see, I don't understand. The computer all of a sudden made Happy Corbin and Grayson Waller a tag team. On its own, which I know it does, but I'm just like, how is that a team? I'm still curious to see how that's going to work out. Kept them as a mixed tag team. They jobbed her out way too much. Right? Yeah. Oh, especially to Nia Jax. That sucked. Going through table after table every week. That was so stupid. The Usos, the Viking Raiders, which I'll have to add Sarah Logan into that. Lana is the best. Lana number one. Definitely. Miss Lana. Miss CJ. Alright, you guys. I think it's time to call it a night. So, I will get that arena done for NXT. I'll be fixing that. But, well, Rusev, I think, has said many times he's frustrated with the creative direction in AEW. And that he has addressed many times that he would love to go back to WWE. And I know that Lana has a bunch of friends in WWE versus AEW. So I think that she definitely wants to come back to WWE. That's just me. And her lifelong dream was to be in WWE. So, you know, she trained hard. You know, and she's good friends with Natty. Natty's the one that trained her. And so did her husband, TJ. So, it would totally make sense for Lana to come back. You know, she could be a surprise at the Rumble for all we know. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. You thought he already left AEW? He might have. I don't know. I do not know. I think if he did, I think he's still under contract though. Right? Lana was on a UFC show with Liv Morgan yesterday. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard CM Punk actually did commentary on a UFC show too, which is kind of weird. Total Diva money. Cha-ching. Double contract for Lana. Exactly. Hooks, you got it. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow night, we're changing things up. Remember, it's not wrestling tomorrow. It's the Dark Pictures Anthology. The Devil Inside Me. I'm really looking forward to playing that, guys. Comes out at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, my time, which is midnight for you guys on the East Coast. We're going to deep dive into that. I know very little about it, except for the fact that you play as each member of a camera crew, and you get an invitation to come to this hotel or this mansion that's made to look like the old murder house of serial killer H.H. Holmes. And it's basically like Saw meets House at the End of the Street, you know, and stuff like that. Like, it is, they said it is the most goriest, most bloodiest, violent, just evil game that they've made in the series. So that right there, I'm like, yes. They said expect jump scares constantly and just the unpredictability, and I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too, because I hate to tell you this, we get into that game, I'm probably going to scream like a little sissy. But it's okay. It'll be fun. So you guys can watch me scream like a little girl tomorrow night, alright? We're going to have fun with that. We'll probably do that Friday night, too. I don't know. It depends. We'll see. Saturday, nothing. Sunday, we'll probably go back to Thrillzone and Vortex, because we got to get those done, too. So, yeah, that'll be hopefully tomorrow night there, Raz. Triple H. Yeah, H.H. Holmes, right? The original Triple H. Yeah, there you go. I don't think they thought that one through. But anyway, that's going to do it for us, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and keep thrilling, chilling, be kind to yourself and each other. I'll catch you guys here tomorrow night for The Devil Inside Me. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.